I want you and that young man to tie that knot. I'm gonna pray for you. And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because he helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes.
It's the old
He helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped get off the island.
Let me get straight to the business. Yeah. Got them lions in the building. Yeah. Why you lying to the children? Yeah. Why you lying to the children? Yeah. RIGHTEOUS. Man, you know I've been to bed. Man, they know contest. YaHaWaH, you do the bled. We will not see you tomorrow. Cause you cannot go to daughter. All the sons and all the daughters. Standing all with big manodas. But my son, he made me Taurus. On that line, I'm still a Taurus. Karate kicking Chuck Norris, 4-5 on my waist. If he started, would not hesitate to get retarded. Oh Lordy, he ain't got a PowerPoint, he farted. He's running to the hills like a Philistine. G-Hawk hitting Hamites with the guillotine. Situation turned up with the ratchet team. JJ 7000 to the debate lead. I know them haters gon' hate me, but he won't debate me. Pistol off safety. He respond, come wake me. If I don't get up, nigga shake me. Really give me up. If he don't show up, then he fake G. I touch down and make these nigga nuts hate me. Dear brother. Balling and crawling all the way from H-time. Let me get straight to the business. Man, them lions in the building. Why you lying to them children? Why you lying to them children? You gon' cry, you gon' get it. Me, I'm like a frog, nigga, ribbit. Of course, it's in the spirit. I just got the Porsche, she can steer it. Michael got the raw, Shaq and Willie. Lamborghini doors, you better not spill it. Mama's high, say I'm more than just a villain. Mama's cry, arms open wide for her children. Suicide, immortalized as a realist, yeah. Death by black suicide. Let me get straight to the business. Got them lions in the building. Why you lying to them children? Yeah. Why you lying to them children? Yeah. RIGHTEOUS. Man, you know I've been there. Yeah. Man, they know contest. Yeah. YaHaWaH, yeah. Wow, what's that? Why didn't they take it over? Number one debate league, you heard me? When it's up, it's stuck. I'm stepping on everything, nigga. Metaphorically, of course.
Yeah. What had happened was Reggie Craig is out here because the world greatest promoter is on the milk cart right now, right? So we finna get into this prelim tonight. Of course, I feel comfortable because I got the shooter on here, Kareem. So I'm straight. But we got the champ. What's up, champ? Yeah, before you go in, champ, let you know this is a Lion D's production. And we gonna let that be known right now, off top. Yeah. So champ, go in, champ, introduce yourself.
All right, what it do? 1 second. I'm having some difficulties. What's going on? Shalom. Shalom to all the Mashpakar and everybody alike. We appreciate y'all tuning in. For those that care about furthering themselves, their mindset, their physical. You could have been doing anything right now, scrolling endlessly, but you here now, trying to get some edification in. So that's what we about. Lions Den is what we represent, what we debate on. Shout out to Sister Karima holding everything together. We appreciate you. JJ 7000, everything you do for us. I appreciate my opponent showing up, Mr. Angel Ramos. I took him lightly. I ain't think the boy would show up. I've never seen him debate, so boy, I'm interested to see what my boy brings. So we are going to debate, or not debate. We're having a prelim, trying to set up a debate concerning the name of the creator, the set apart name of the creator, or how we address his name, his title, things of that nature. So with me, I rep y'all only. I'm Toro only. You know, that's how we ride. I'm ready to get this prelim in. Shalom.
That was shalom. And appreciate that, champ. You know what I'm saying? This is the champ of the line, then, and he want that smoke. If you have anybody that want to cut through this line, then to get this work, of course, you can't go straight for the champ unless you just got a resume on here that we could go look up. But anyway, appreciate you, champ.
We appreciate you too, Ratchet Craig. We appreciate you for hosting tonight, family.
Much love, brother. Of course, we have our challenger, Angel, on here, and but the champ picked him out.
Yes,
I hope it don't be like last night debate with Young Scribe and Zuru, man. I hope Angel got that work, man. I hope Angel got that work. And I heard Angel name go around here, so he got a mystique about himself. So, brother Angel, introduce yourself and let us know what we dealing with, man.
Shalom in YaHaWaH Alahyam's glorious name. Blessings upon the Akkad. Blessings upon the Akkad, our families and the strangers that cling to the Akkad. Blessings upon all the families involved here. Blessings on Lion Den for, always allowing anyone and their platform and their belief system on their show. So, much respect and blessings to them. And blessings upon the truth here, YaHaWaH Alahyam's truth. Not one of us can add or take away, no matter how much we want to try to grind the truth of YaHaWaH Alahyam's name and his daughter scriptures speak for themselves. And let's just continue.
And it was you threw the challenge. You threw?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. Is you gonna put the helmet on the champ if y'all get this prelim worked out? Is you gonna put the helmet on it? The champ need the helmet on him. That's all I'm saying. You got him. You gonna beat him up.
Hey, did you see what the champ was saying to Black Jesus Minister a couple weeks ago? So that guy, he's a mean guy. He gets
he's a mean guy.
He's a mean guy.
You gotta put that helmet on him. That's why I want to put that helmet on him. I want to get that
Black
work.
Jesus Minister was like, blah, blah, blah. Yehudim was like, what? Nah. I was like, man, click. Let me just shut that shit up. Anyway.
Yeah, man.
All right, now respect to everyone always involved, because no matter what level anyone's at, we all are students, period.
Yes. We just trying to get through this information. It is a challenge, it's a debate, and we love the spirit of debates. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why we are here. And Sister Karima, you in the house?
Yeah, I'm in the house.
Yeah, she in the house, y'all. Hey, you have anything to say?
No, I'm just here to hear a good dialogue between these brothers, and I'm most definitely gonna moderate if it get out of hand and put a clock out, But hopefully they can have a discussion without the clock. But I'm
yeah. And I'm glad we got the shooter always on the spot. Anybody get wrong?
Right.
The shooter is there.
Right.
Karima, I just want y'all to know that.
Okay,
so,
we got
thank you, Sister Karima. Yeah,
we got Terry on too. So,
can you get the YouTube page and the Facebook information out? I just can't remember it on top.
It's Lions Den Debate Lead at gmail.com.
That's if you want to email right there. Any information.
And Yeah, the YouTube channel is Lions Den Debate League.
Lions Den Debate League. Put that in your
Lions
search channel, people. Your search channel. Look it up. Subscribe. We need to members. So we could go. This new, right? I think it was started yesterday as official, right?
Yes, we on live right now on both channels.
Both pages. So please go to that. I'm gonna mention this YouTube page multiple times tonight. Please, and of course y'all on Facebook. Majority y'all, probably 99% of y'all. So y'all already know the Facebook pages and stuff. Black Beauty Inc. Right?
Black Beauty Inc. 76 and All Black Info.
Yeah, All Black Info. Yeah, I forgot about that one, even though I be tagging it all the time. I don't know why. And Live D HQ, right?
Right.
Yeah, HQ. Yeah. What the HQ stand for? Headquarters?
That's right.
Okay. I didn't making sure. But anyway, also we have future events coming up as far as Anu going against Lex Vortic, Nimrod, the God is Light debate. That should be interesting. And then also we have the rap debate between Brother Ruben, King Naga, and Neo, Love the One, and they will have a rap battle. It's a diss rap battle. I call it when idols become rivals. That's what I call it. But I don't know what they want to call it. But we gonna get more info out about that because it's on the 26th, June 26th. So I'm gonna let these fellas go in, man. And we gonna flip the coin, or who want to go first and talk that smack?
I want to see if the Ark wants to go first. If he don't, I'll take off.
Oh, Lord. So what's up?
Nah, I'll go first.
I'm trying to see a better idea of where you come from, fam. So I'm gonna zip up and mute up. Ark, you got the flow.
Take the flow, G.
That water. All right. Well, the discussion is for the last couple of years between Yehudim and I, the proper way to call upon our living God. And when him and I first met, he was still a believer of what they classify as the New Testament, Matthew to Revelation storyline. And him and I, we dialogued back and forth, but he really couldn't defend it too much against the thought of scriptures. And at that time, I just began reading the thought of scriptures. So as I stated before, we're all students. I'm a student of the eldest priest in the nation of Israel and the tribe of Judah, Kana Lawar. So as a student, he showed, I paid attention. So next thing you know, while Yehudim and I would dialogue back and forth, he never could go against the thought of scriptures. So that's what we're still doing to this day, for the simple fact that, the last couple months, we've still been dialoguing. He left believing the New Testament. Now we go back and forth on the proper way to call on our living God. So right now, we're going to let the thought of scripture speak for themselves, and I mentioned to him, I hope that he had brought a manuscript study edition of the Dead Sea Scrolls, with them translating it into YaHaWaH. So he's never produced such things in all this time. So that's what led to this discussion between the brother and I amongst witnesses. So I have a copy of a study edition of the Dead Sea Scrolls, and the manuscripts, when we go to 4Q368, fragment 2, says YaHaWaH is called jealous, a jealous God. So I've continuously asked Yehudim, how can you go against that? It's a manuscript stating YaHaWaH. So this evening, he's supposed to produce something I just read out of a Dead Sea Scrolls study edition. So, if he could read YHUH, then we can go back and forth in regards of what study actually led to YHUH and YHWH. But YHUH is not in any Dead Sea Scrolls study editions that I have seen. So he must have something that I have not studied. So that's where we're at right now. So, Wadim, if you care to take over, please do.
Oh man, so you try to what is the claim that he's bringing in a foreign doctrine, something that's new or unknown of this YHUH? You try to say that is your claim and not YHWH, right? That's your claim.
Yes.
Okay. Man. So you trying to say he bringing in some false information, right?
Well, I
some
mean, I'm
unknown
reading
false information, and you want to see what he working with, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then what it is, Angel. Chad, what you got to say about that?
Yeah. So starting off with his introduction, that was nice. It was cute. You were correct. Whenever I was what's that?
I said my fault. You said cute. You give me, champ. You just give me. Yeah, you be giving me, man. I got to mute out. I'm gonna laugh too much.
Nah, you good. So what I'm saying is, homie, right, and I give you that, bro. Whenever I was a New Testament thumper, believer, whenever I was a Messianic, not only was I getting ate up out here, I was getting ate up inside and spiritually, going back and forth with what I knew I was reading and seeing, with the contradictions that I knew I was reading and seeing. So you are correct. And you know what? If I was to give any credit to anybody, I do appreciate all of the OT people throughout here that have pushed me, that have sharpened me, because it got me to this point now. So here's what we're gonna start with. I just want to let it be known that the brother is having a conundrum with vowels, with modern day vowels. That's his conundrum. His conundrum comes from, basic A-E-I-O-U, how we pronounce things. He fully 100% gives into the fact that these translators and transliterators that are not our people have the preserved name, and we fucking don't. And I emphatically don't agree. So let me start this off by saying that the names that are found and the names that we are given and the names that we are calling on is not a personal name for our creator. And nor have I seen that in Torah, nor have I seen that in Tanakh. As a matter of fact, I'm going to prove that point. And what we call on are descriptive names. And we don't comprehend Paleo. We don't comprehend early Hebrew. We don't comprehend modern Hebrew like you think you want to comprehend it, especially not with the Nakud vowel points, especially not with the final letters and how they completely done change things up. So you got to understand the context of our ancestral tongue. Our ancestral tongue was pictographic first and foremost. Secondly, our ancestral tongue was numerical. There was 22 letters and every single one held a numerical value, which helped you to understand its meaning. They was pictographic to the point it had multiple meanings. So it's not something that's like, just one letter and a T. No, it was descriptive. So it's something that we can dive into. And the Ark I'm talking to, I hope and pray that you do open up on the Paleo language, seeing how you're an understudy. Hey, can we mute up, family? Someone having a coughing fit. Can we mute up real quick, family?
Yeah, mute up. Everybody mute up. I was muted, chap. I don't know who that is, coughing in the background, but please be so the champ won't get no distraction. You know what I'm saying? He's the champ. So, give him that honor and mute up everybody who on the panel.
So we going back and forth over this preserved name that was found. So let's start there. Let's start with the origins of this preserved name, Angel. So you call on YaHaWaH or YaHaWaH, something of that nature, and you claim that is the preserved name. Hey, someone right here says W was a W in English. Come on, hold on. Y'all rushing me, man. That's gonna be one of my main points. You feel me? So check this out though. This YHWH or YHH or however you want it It was found somewhere. Where was it found, Angel? And I'm not asking you to respond. I'm going to show where it was found. So you come at me a lot with Hamitic theory, with Africanist theory. You didn't say shit like, bruh, you didn't made it be clear that I'm from Africa or that my ancestors descend from Africa. And you make it clear that you have disdain for Africa. So let me put this in perspective. Can I get my screen shared, please?
If it's not Chip, you ready to get dirty already? Oh, man. You say no punches. Yeah, go ahead, Chip.
For sure. All right, so here's where we're going to start. We're going to start with the origins. We're going to start with the origins. Can y'all see my screen, or is y'all just seeing me?
We can see your screen. I'm going to put it full screen, though.
Do the thought, sis. The oldest YHWH inscription. Mind you, I do not say this name. Exodus 23:13. I'm commanded not to say this name. I may slip up a few times, and I may say a few deities' names, but just know Exodus 23:13 is a command. So the oldest inscription of YHWH, an inscription in modern day Sudan. Hold on, bro. What Africanist, Hamitic, hypothesis, all that garbage. But the same thing we're arguing about, our thesis, the YHWH tetragrammaton, was first found in Sudan. Let's continue. Sudan contains the oldest known reference to the God of Israel. YHWH, Sola, but temple dedicated to the god Amun-Re, was built by the pharaoh Amenhotep III around 1400 BCE. Today, it is located in the nation of Sudan on the left bank of the Nile, about 135 miles south of Wadi Halfa. So I'm not going to ask you because it's a rhetorical question, but how do you, and seeing how you're Puerto Rican, you descend from the Arawaks, the Carib Indians, or they're also called Tainos, where the hell y'all fit in on the Sudan family? You know, especially seeing how you done already pushed and disassociated yourself away from Africanist, Hamitic, Hamite, dirty. You know, we find that the first mention of this name was found in Sudan. Now, one more thing I'm going to bring out before I give you the floor, brother, is I got an Ak Zedekiah. He put me on game with this. I did read this before in the past, but I would have never found the true name for it if he didn't run it to me. So this is just pretty much saying that, and it's matter lectionis, the usage of certain consonants to indicate a vowel in the spelling of Hebrew, Aramaic, and Syriac language is called matris lexicones. So, with that being said, consonants indicate vowels in the Semitic tongue. Let me make this point real quick. All right. How I stop sharing? Stop screen. Let me make this point real quick. That goes without saying. First off, we've been brainwashed. Let's undo the brainwash. Even the 26 letters of this alphabet has vowels embedded in it. All right. You can't say Z without some hard E's, bruh. If not, you're going to be saying Z, Z. Y'all acting like our ancestors were talking like beatboxing. Nah, damn near every consonant. Actually, every consonant has vowels in them. We've been brainwashed. Who the fuck told us that the ancient people didn't have vowels? What the hell? We don't comprehend their level of speaking and their linguistics. We didn't understand that. So I'm going to bring it out more, but I just wanted to bring that out to prove that consonants contain vowels. And as a matter of fact, the ancient Paleo Hebrew contained 5 vowels. And I'm going to go through the chart and I'm going to completely prove it. And I'm going to hopefully teach my brethren some starter YaHaWaH today. And by YaHaWaH, that's our restored tongue. So we're going to get it. Angel, one thing I would hope you address is this name first being found in Sudan. You got the floor.
Whoa. Let's slow it down, champ. Slow it down. Put the brakes on this one. Bye. That was good. I learned. I thought I was in the debate already. I was like, hold some of that back, champ. But, man, this is the Lion Den. Lion Den 24/7, every day, all day, right? We're going to get that in our head and subscribe to the YouTube channel, the Lion Den Debate, the YouTube channel right now. If you on here, if you ain't subscribed, you playing with us right now. You playing with us. I already know you gonna have the comeback. I heard how strong you came, so I know you got the comeback. But appreciate that, champ. You went in. I kind of like, oh, you giving too much, but that's me, right? You should have had some back, but I like it. So go ahead, Angel. Give them that work. Give them that work, Angel.
All right. Well, you know, he went on about a 4 to 6 minute rant in regards of nothing dealing with manuscripts. He did not read from a manuscript, a study manuscript about the Dead Sea Scrolls having YHUH. So, in other words, all of these Dead Sea Scrolls study edition translators from the universities, they're wrong. And YaHaWaH is correct with his Babylonian Babel. Now, that doesn't even sound right. First off, how do you not even go to a manuscript? That was the whole point of this. You were supposed to go to a Africanus YHUH manuscript stating his name is jealous, YHUH. So can you please just go to a manuscript and read from a manuscript that the sons of YaHaWaH, YHWH, 11Q19.
Yeah, I'll take off.
YH, your Aliyim. Your sons, but YHWH, your Aliyim. So can you do the same? Can you read from a manuscript saying YHUH?
Yeah, man. So first and foremost, you ain't gonna find no damn YHUH.
It's so broken up. I can't even understand you for the last like 5 minutes.
Can y'all hear me at all? Am I breaking up? Is it me? Because I feel like someone else is breaking
up. No,
up.
it's him. It's him. He breaking up.
Hey, can you mute up, Angel, please?
I guess it's me then.
Yeah, you got a little statically going on over there. Hey, brother,
right.
But we gonna
it's obvious. It's obvious that YaHaWaH hasn't presented a manuscript stating YHUH. He has not presented a Dead Sea Scroll manuscript stating YHUH.
All right. Can I have the floor, family?
Hold on, champ. Hold on, champ. I know you ready to get it in. I know. I'm looking at you. You know what I'm saying? I see the kill in your eye right now. But anyway, we got on Facebook. We have 2 pages though. Lions Den and Lions Den Debate League. Right? You should be able to put them in. LO. Karima, come back here, Karima. You dirty back at me right now.
We have 2 YouTube pages, but we on the Lions Den page right now.
Oh, the Lions Den, right? Okay. How you spell it so people can put it in there? Is it hashtag or just regular Lions Den?
It's regular Lions Den.
L. What is L?
LIONSDEN. Lions Den.
Yeah, Lions Den, right? That's too simplistic. We gonna get all types of things we pulled it up, but hopefully we can get the page. We gonna start shopping the link around so people could get it. And if we pop up on your page, man, subscribe with the link. We pop up on it because we try to do better promotion over here than Lions Den, and we want debaters to promote the league more. That's one of the things so we could all be seen and do better things. We try to get this to the next level. But thank you, Sister Karima, the shooter, and we finna let the champ go in. My fault, champ. I had to, we got to do the plugs, champ. Go in. You got it, champ?
Yeah, I'm here. All right, so with that being said, like I said, he want me to produce manuscripts. I'm going to produce Torah because that's what I do. I'm not going to produce something that was regurgitated by 25 people and all kind of scholars. My boy Deadass told me to produce something that a scholar told. What? Nah, fam, because they still using words like Jew, J-E-W. Ain't nan one of them found in the ancient Semitic language, not even a W. And you ain't even showing nothing. you speaking, bro, and you hiding behind linguists, and modern linguists all disagree. Do you understand that? There's not one mainstream ideology for what was spoken, how shit was written. That's why you got to do your own due diligence. Talking about you will understudy to some other nigga, bro. Stop the gimmicks. Here's what we gonna do. Go up into these scriptures. Let me share my screen right fast, please.
Okay. I have horrible connection here. Anyway, obviously we're at odds here. You have yet to produce a YaHaWaH manuscript.
Hold on, homie. Hold on, man. It's my round, bro. It's my round. We don't do that.
He ain't finished yet. He ain't finished. All right. I'm gonna try to make it quick though. Make it quick though. He ready to get into Chap.
All right. So as far as manuscripts stating YHWH or YHWH, what in the hell is boy talking about? I'm gonna show you what Torah says about his name before we sit here and talk about what white scholars told us about his name. So Exodus 6:3. Can y'all see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen.
All right, so let's start here with some straight Torah, some straight through raw. Exodus 6:3. And I appeared unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob by the name of God Almighty, but by my name Jehovah was I not known to them. What that tell you, angel? That told you he didn't even let his name be known to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He gave them a name to call him by the name of God Almighty. And then, of course, the translators gonna give us Jehovah. Not even translators, they're transliterators, because they didn't even explain how the hell it changed into Jehovah. They transliterate to this, and you run with it and want to argue with me about it. Whenever Torah says he didn't even let his true name be known to our forefathers that were in our land, that were doing what they were supposed to be doing, that were way more set apart and Kadash than you and I. And they didn't even know the name. But you want to argue about YHWH. Boy, stop. Zephaniah 3:8. Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith Yah, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. For then will I turn to the people a pure language, that they may call upon the name of Yah to serve him with one consent. He's going to restore unto us a pure language, not this bullshit, not bastardized English we're arguing about, these consonants and vowels. So I'm showing you what Torah says. And then let's just go to Isaiah 57:15 right fast. Well, we're out of Torah now, but Isaiah 57:15, for thus saith the high and lofty one that inhabiteth eternity, whose name is holy. His name is holy. And you think these architects and these historians and these Europeans got his name in their mouth? Isaiah 52:5. Now, therefore, what have I said, saith Yah, that my people is taken away for naught, that they rule over them to make them house, saith Yah, and my name continually every day is blasphemed. Therefore my people shall know my name, therefore they shall speak in that day that I am he that spoke. Behold, it is. In that day we are not there, angel. We do not know the true preserved name of our Father. We know descriptive titles, and I give all praise and esteem to him that he has not relinquished his name for us to be sitting here arguing about like that. Take the flow, homie.
Ooh, man, Angel, Angel, I know you ready. I know you got him. You got him, baby. Because you've been doing good to me. So go in. I don't even want to hold you back that quick. Go in, G. You pop it up, Angel? Anybody?
Okay. Yeah, we must read from a manuscript stating YaHaWaH, a Dead Sea Scrolls translation. Why? Why is he just stating YaHaWaH?
You asked him a question?
Yes.
Yeah, he asked you a question, Chap.
I'm just stating YaHaWaH because that's the way from my studies, and I can break down my studies here. I doubt you can. You'll probably have to pull up your teacher's studies.
No. It's all Torah scripture studies.
Where's your scriptures? Where's your scriptures? Because
I'm reading it. What do you mean? Where's my scriptures? I just read it. The very first thing. The very first thing. His name is Jealous. YHWH in a manuscript form. YHWH.
What's a manuscript form? And whenever it was found in DSS, it was found in what? Modern Hebrew. And it showed a yod, and it showed a hey, and it showed I believe a vav. And that is what we're arguing about.
Was. There's was in there. WAW. There's no U's in there. There are no U's.
I'm not saying that there's modern day U's, but the sound.
No, but you are by calling upon that name. You just said his name is holy. So if manuscript form, it's YHWH. Where do you and your U come in? This.
I'll show you where me and my ooh come in. My ooh, where the sound ooh comes in. Can I share my screen right fast?
Yeah,
when you honestly can go to manuscript.
Before you show your screen, champ, I see we got Rouga TheLion in the building. You know, I see him in the building. You got anything to say, sir?
Who's that?
You over here.
Now, listen.
What you think so far,
bro? Let's set this up for 2 weeks because, you know, obviously he wants to.
Ready,
bro? What? Bro, you talking about 2 weeks, bro?
Angel, hold on, Angel. Okay, just a few seconds. He dropped off. Thought. You got anything you want to add to this conversation? That's what he's asking you.
Well, me, no, I'm good. I'm just listening.
Okay.
That was up, G.
What's going on?
You think this is a good dialogue so far, brother?
Yeah.
I think it's very interesting to me.
It's good, but
you
gotta watch out for Angel. Angel will get you caught up in a red herring.
Ooh, Angel, I see you got a little hate going on over here, Angel. Oh,
no, that's my boy. I knew Angel for a couple years. Know what I mean? It's just like you gotta know how to deal with him. If you don't deal with him accordingly, then you'll get caught up.
He said you the red herring king around here. Oh
Lord. No, YaHaWaH is. That's why I'm waiting on Yahudim and his youth to come out of a Deathly Scroll.
Man, let's
take
off.
Where's this YHWH gonna say that his name is
I know you ready, Chip. I'm just trying to get the other people to participate.
You know what I'm saying? If he's ready to go against manuscript, then that's on him.
I got you.
YHWH.
I got you,
YHWH.
I got you, fam.
Manuscript form. YHWH. His name means jealous.
His name means jealous.
That's
my screen.
H7065.
You ready to show your screen?
YHWH.
Your screen is showing right now. Just put it on the
Hey, bro, stop talking over people, Angel. Hey, bro, straight up, have some decency, family. You probably the oldest one here. Have some decency, guys.
He probably can't hear because you remember his service is bad. So give him a chance. He went off and came back on. So give him a little chance.
All right.
You hear what going on? Chopping the share screen, and he gonna give you a little more of that work.
He ain't on right now. That's what I just said. He's not on. So why you trying?
What is the other brother name on here?
That's it.
That's Dot.
No, that's you. That's changing your profile name.
Okay.
You're talking about the A. You was Aaron. You was the A.
Okay, yeah.
That's Aaron. Okay, so Aaron, share your screen to what link you about to share it to because you got full screen going on here.
All right, I got full screen. All right, here we go. So one more.
Give him a few
before
minutes.
You go in, we gonna let him get back on so he can hear though.
Okay.
Aaron, but you could promote yourself, Aaron, right now.
Right.
What you doing in the line den, man. You know what I'm saying? We like to promote the champ.
Yeah, or you can say something Ratchet Craig until we get
Okay, yeah. Of course we got these events coming up, you know what I'm saying? Another event. But this is the Lion Den, right? And this is Jeremiah Judah. He on a milk card somewhere. He missing. You know what I'm saying? So I had to fill in. And we got, of course, I got Sister Karima, the shooter in here. And JJ 7000, of course, the world greatest promoter. And we have this event coming up, of course, that I like to talk about June the 26th with Brother Ruby, King Naga, and Neo the One. And they gonna finna have this epic battle. And hopefully we can make this go to next level. Polls voting on who gonna win. And we're gonna try to add some special guests in there to talk, you know what I'm saying, weigh in a little bit. We're gonna do all the whole little thing. We're gonna try to this a rap battle. We're gonna try to make a little more music bring people together. So hopefully music can bring the live did a little more attention than we already get. And also we got the debate between Anouk Kaket coming up versus Lex Vortex. And on the God is Light debate.
Family.
Yeah, so that should be a good one. I promise you, gonna be a good one.
Hey, family. Hey, I just got a text from Angel. I don't know if his service cutting it right now.
Okay, and to the meantime, if he's not coming back on because of his service, I'm pretty sure that he can run it back. But finish out what you was about to say, but at least let the audience know the reason why you here again.
Yeah, not like I said, I feel homie, and we gonna set up a debate. But to be honest, he ain't show his screen, he ain't show no scrolls, he ain't show no authors, nobody that translated his work. All he brought up was Quana. That's it. And there's a homie in the comments. I'm glad I got my comments on finally. His name Kofi. Dog is he's on point already about a lot of stuff. He already beating me to the gun about a lot of stuff. So first off, Angel just said his teacher's name is Quana. I called Quana out on this 2 years ago. In the Hebrew, let me share my screen. And this
who was Quana? Who was Quana? I don't know nothing about him.
He is.
I heard the name before.
He started the entire Canaanite movement. He's the reason why I'm debating these Hispanics. He is the originator of all this, and I wish that nigga would come and show his face, and he will not. I damn sure call out Quana YaHaWaH to come out here and defend his shit because your understudy, bro, he be glad his shit fell off, dog. Straight up, you come help him out because he's bringing your shit to the table. So this is what I'm gonna show. So,
hey, but you know they kind of study team though, brother. We, you know what I'm saying, we gonna all have a study team. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's all good. But hey, I don't know if my screen's showing, but in the Hebrew, jealous and Angel talking about the name of the goddess.
No, it's not. It's reshare it. Reshare your screen.
Yeah. One second. Hold on.
All right.
Yeah. Shut it down to reshare, brother.
No, I got it.
And Lions, this is Lions Day every day,
is
all
it showing
day.
Now?
It's still not showing, brother.
It's showing, but show the link that you're going to. You're showing your full screen.
All right. Where was it just at?
All right, so we got to set it up. The YHWH manuscripts. Again,
all right, hold on, bro.
YHWH manuscripts.
All right, hold on. So
yeah, Angel, let him get it in because he's been waiting for you to come on. So he haven't not spoken.
YHWH.
Hey, bro. So,
no.
Hey, fam. Hold on, G. Hold on.
Yeah.
So he
just said,
for a second. We'll let you go back in, G.
So he just said that the name of the god is jealous. And that's because his teacher Quana, whose name is jealous in Hebrew, told him that because he is his god. Goofy.
What are you talking about,
Goofy.
bro?
So second off, let me show you more context to prove that no man, no God, no man God, no matter how jealous he is, can teach us the name of the Father because he said so. In Baruch 2, now when we use proper context in the end times, we can all agree we going through some crazy shit. We in the end times biblically. You ain't got to be that biblically inclined to know that. So use proper context in the Bible when you're talking about what's going on. So let's use proper context. Baruch 2 is end time. And Yah said this. He says, one second. He says, let's start in verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves and shall know that I am Yah, their Alua, for I will give them a heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. That's my point. Think upon my name in this end time, in this captivity. Our Father never said he will restore his name to us. So before I argue about stupid shit that Europeans taught us, will you show me in Torah first where the Father said he was going to give us his preserved name? Because I already showed us he didn't even give it to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Show us. That's what I want to see. Use something that matters to us.
Ooh, we bad. Oh, Lord. Angel, you there, Angel?
Zip them up.
No,
yeah, zip them up. You said zip them up. Hey, Angel. When you get through with the diatribe, kind of give us your methodology after you go in, because I know you got a lot to say, because he been saying a lot that you got to straighten up. So just tell us your methodology, what type of tool you use afterwards, and far coming up with your conclusion. So go ahead, Angel.
Angel fell off again. So
he
come back on. He having technical difficulties, so we're gonna probably hurry up and rush and try to schedule a debate.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna go to schedule. Go to schedule.
Hey, well, can I show my premise then?
Yeah, Champ. When you come back in, Champ, we only gonna talk about the scheduling, and y'all gonna be able to do it in the title of the debate, right? In the time.
I got a question. Like, shouldn't something like that amongst two people that have the same faith, like that right there, should like just shut the whole conversation down, right?
What's that?
The last thing you said.
Bruh, what I want from him is a Torah scripture that says we will know the Father's name. Until then, we sitting here chasing fantasies and we following name cults. That's dead ass what it is. He restored, and even whenever he appeared to Moses in the burning bush, he said, I am. That means it's descriptive. I will be with you. Go with Pharaoh. I will be with you. And he was with him the entire time. He said he restored that name for generation to generation. Bring Thurah, bring Torah. Tell me what it says, and then we'll go play around with it. So if I can just show why the YHWH, because he's been begging me to, and I don't want to leave this without addressing what he wants. I'll address it real quick and then we'll schedule this.
Champ, I think you don't need to display it, Champ.
Oh, I got plenty. Trust me, I got so much that I can't even.
Until later on. No, I don't want you to give up, because if it's in the scripture, and
no,
he
it's
don't
not
know it.
No
y'all
more,
reading from the same book, right?
No, it's not scripture no more. All I'm going to do is show this name that he's talking about that was found in the DSS in modern Hebrew, so that people have a better understanding moving forward what this is all about.
Okay.
That's it. I'm going to lay a premise and then we'll keep it going.
Understand. I didn't want to leave a little element of surprise in this debate.
Family, I got so much. You don't need family. I got so much, but I'm not even going to get a chance to throw it all out there. So I'm going to just lay a premise. If I could share the screen, and if you can let me know if you can see it, it's a little drawing app.
We can see it.
All right. So here's what he is talking about. He wants to see. So he believes. One second. He believes that the preserved name of YHWH is our Father's name, even though no one calls this YaHaWaH. It's all Yahweh. They all call it Yahweh. So I don't even know. And YaHaWaH with the A's was birthed through the 501(c) Black Hebrew Israelite movement. So he wants me to show YHUH, and his main premise is that the U is Yiddish or something like that. So here's the thing. In the DSS, you will not find those modernized letters. What you will find is the name that the Father or that was said that he would allow us to call him by, which is still not his preserved actual name. And it began with a Yod. This is the Yod in Hebrew, in Paleo Hebrew, and it makes a yus sound. It makes a yus sound, and it's called a Yod. And our Aleph bet was pictographic and numerical. The Yod is 10 numerically, and it represents strong arm. So after that, you get the Hey. And with the Hey, it makes the sound. sound. Now, mind you, this language had vowels, and if you let someone tell you differently, just try to talk without vowels and see how crazy that sounds. So this is the hey, and it makes the sound. It's numerically 5, and it means look, reveal, man with raised arms, or it can mean that in proper context. Now, what our discrepancy is the vav, and it is the sound, but it looks like this. And it means peg, hook, add, secure. And it makes the sound, and it's commonly known as the vav. This is what the whole argument is about. And then naturally at the end of the father's name, you have another hey, which makes the sound. And together you get ya, because, excuse me, it's read right to left. Ancient Semitic languages read right to left, not left to right. These Europeans have confused things up and down, so above, so below. That's their mantra. They do this on purpose. So reading from right to left, you get the sounds YaHaWaH. This will be your hey. It makes a sound. This is your vav. It makes a sound. Commonly, it would make a u, but that didn't exist. It made a sound, and you find that in Shalom. You could find that in Thura. You can find this in many words, so we can prove that this makes the sound. And then, of course, you got another hey, which is a YaHaWaH is a title, a descriptive title the Father gave to us. So this is our argument. And he wants to see YHUH, but that's not possible because things were in Paleo-pictographic Hebrew. These all represent things pictographically and numerically. If he don't understand that, he needs to ask his teacher to come defend him because this shit's insane. I got a lot more, but man, let me just stop. I wish we could have got it.
Yeah. This is not the debate, brother. This is not the debate. You got that fire. That's why you the champ, though. That's why you the champ.
Hey, man, like straight up though. There's a lot of people that be talking all this Aramaic, modern Hebrew. I've really made it my decision to study the Genius lexicon, to study on the Davidson Mitchells, to study on a few Zondervans, to really break. Hey, guess what? This shit ain't that hard, man. I can literally write down Angel's name right now, just using the pronunciations of the ancient language. And it goes on. And of course you could use concordances to help, but man, he's sitting here talking like this is something that just the Europeans can give to us. They don't know the preserved name of the Father. If we don't know, how are we going to give them the power to tell us what his name is? And the YHWH transliteration is provided by them and has multiple meanings and has roots with Saturn, with Jupiter, with El Shad, with Shaddai. It has transgender origins. It has a lot of pagan origins. And YaHaWaH said that his name and title shall be holy. And the reason why I use the restored title of YaHaWaH and what it means to me, I will break down in the debate, word for word, what YaHaWaH means for me. And I hope you can as well.
Champ. Slow it down, man. Man. But this is why you the champ, though, right? Because I don't want to run nobody out. And I think you trying to run somebody out, champ. You ain't sleep.
Man.
You trying to overwhelm a person right now. And I like the credentials. I like the credentials, and I like your studies. So I don't want to run nobody off. I want to see this debate. It's very interesting to me. But
and also, can I show one thing just on my camera?
Man, you want to show everything, champ.
No, fam. Look at this.
That's what I'm talking about right here.
Hey, yo, so me and my rib, we were wed about 2 years ago. And we have a ketubah, an actual contract. And if you claiming to follow Torah, like some of my Torah brothers that be trying to talk, I hope you have a actual contract that is signed in our Paleo language. I hope you know how to spell your name and your Ayesha's name in our restored language. I hope you at least have done your due diligence so you're not writing some crazy modernized Aramaic or modern Hebrew Yiddish bullshit. I hope you have understanding before you really come here, bro. I really hope you do. Folks acting like they're breaking down Hebrew words. You're not breaking down Hebrew words. You're breaking down Nikud vowel points like a follower, like some lost sheep. Y'all are using all kind of asterisks that weren't involved. Paleo-Hebrew is a descriptive language. Paleo-Hebrew was cut and dry. It doesn't change. There's no final letters. In modern day Yiddish and Hebrew, there's a final letter which changes things. That's not even tangible with the actual language because there's no examples of it changing. When it comes to what we're talking about and the U versus the wa, the vav, when it comes to that, he's going to have to give tangible examples of where that vav is used in Torah, and I am as well, to show him how crazy it sounds to act like that W was a part of the ancient language. And mind you, say W. Say double U. That means two U's. U predates a double U. You can't have no W without two U's. People just need to use your words sometimes so that you don't make yourself look this stupid. I'm telling you, don't do it to yourself, fam, unless you've truly studied to show yourself approved. I don't teach.
Ain't no cyberbullying right now. We want to see the debate.
Man, I want him. I want Corner. Man,
yeah, I want be running. Like if I don't know, I'll be running right now, champ. You're doing too much. You're doing too much right now. You scared me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know, right? We don't want to scare nobody because I think I just got the information, but I don't want you to overweigh. I want you to showcase your talent and what you study when it's time to do it. I don't want you to do too much. But brother, Lion, you on here? Brother Lion?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, what you think so far? I know you said I had to be reading hair, but what you think about the brother YaHaWaH Spear? What you think about the Spear right quick on this info? I'm impressed. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he definitely like this. Not see the information he putting up right now is stellar, but if he putting this up right now, imagine what he got in the bag for the debate. You feel me? Like that's what I want to see. But I'm still.
I had to slow down. Like say something, man.
Yeah, I'm still stuck on. Like, Angel the type of person that screams, show me in the Torah, show me in the Torah. So, you know what I mean? When Aaron just pulled that last verse out, like, you feel me? I'm still there. Like, that should be the say all end all right there. If it said
it ain't no end all be all. This is a debate.
Yeah, I understand, but see, the thing is some
gonna show up and beat up the champ. Watch.
Some things you couldn't debate.
Watch.
Some things, I mean, I'm pretty sure he gonna want to debate and he gonna lose a debate. You feel me? Just the people that's judging gotta be listening to what's going on. You feel me? At the end of the day, but like certain things shouldn't be debated. Like if it actually says that in the Torah, you feel me, and you ain't got nothing that go against that in the Torah, then at the end of the day, that should be the end of that discussion. People gotta let their pride go.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm learning. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so this our platform. Hey, family. So this our platform, and we open up this debate for our Hispanic brother Angel. He came on. He represented. We got some barking Hispanics in the comment that don't know how to act when we're being civil. So if someone can drop the StreamYard link for this boy Jose Vega, maybe me and him can get a quick discussion on the paleo language.
Drop that link, shooter.
Drop that link for that boy. Drop that link for that boy right now.
Yeah, drop that link. Pull up.
Come talk that shit right now.
Yeah, pull up.
Someone tag Corner too. Someone tag Corner right now. Tell them all to come talk that shit. Since Angel can't have the prelim like I want to, we still gonna debate. But Jose Vega, hey, come get the attention you want, my boy. We so respectful to y'all.
Jose always be talking to the bad chat. Drop that link.
That's all they do. Jose. Drop that link. Drop that link, sis, please. Because, hey, if I'm not mistaken, Ratchet Craig, they also call on the YHWH YaHaWaH that was founded and was first used and coined and made popular by the Black Hebrew Israelite movement. And if they can't show me their ancestors or himself using YaHaWaH before my black brother started using it, then that boy don't know an asshole from an elbow. Boy, drop the link and show up.
So you say that which one Black Hebrew is like the 12 tribe?
Yup, and they believe in
Oh, so you
YaHaWaH,
said they got
and that's
birthed by
who
the 12
coined.
tribes. All
Yup,
right, man.
and that's who end up supplementing the E with the A and calling it YaHaWaH. And now these Hispanics that can't stand us call us Canaanites. It's funny that you use a word that you can't prove you used before black people. Come on, show your face, my boy. Come on, you got so much to say. The link right
you
there,
dirty backing
bro.
right now, champ.
The
You
link
dirty
right
backing
there.
right now. You
The
dirty
link
backing.
right there.
Jose,
This
get
boy.
on this line, Jose.
Yeah, get on this live, boy. Come
Pull
get
up,
popped up
pull
like your
up.
daddy, boy. Come on, like for real. All this little comment stuff, and hey, I got time right now. I put aside
time today, baby.
Shit, bro, I got some notes out and shit. So I got a few Bibles with concordances and a bunch of sources with me. Let's get this. Jose, you want to type? Nah, come here and talk. Fix your posture. Sit your ass upright and come defend
it. So he chatty patty right now. He chatty patty in the comment section.
Oh yeah, he's talking head.
All I want to say for anybody that come on, I mean, don't just get up here and be ranting and whatnot. I mean, have an intellectual argument.
Facts. And I hold my composure, brothers. Trust me. It's been an uphill battle.
Yeah,
but
yeah. We ain't having that foolishness.
Yeah, nah, for sure. But if he want to pop that, what you think we ain't going to defend? How long we been defending ourselves, man? How the hell long we been defending ourselves? Like we don't know how to motherfucking roar, boy. Stop that barking and yipping. Come on. Hey, it's funny I don't see all that Twitter finger no more, bruh. Where your ass at? I don't play this, man. I really don't. I don't.
Yeah, I see Jose Vegas. Yeah, he talking some king shit too. He talking some king shit.
That nigga said, "Hey, bro,
he talking some king shit. He got to jump on here now, Jose.
He ain't going to. I'm his daddy. That nigga ain't gonna jump on here. I'm that nigga daddy, bro. I'm that nigga daddy, bro. It's funny he right here, cheerleading in the comment section. Come on, bro, jump on here, Jose. You get 5 minutes uninterrupted. I will mute my mic.
I'm gonna let Jose have the show. I'm gonna let Jose have the show on you, champ. I'm gonna let him have the show on you.
Bring your
language. See where he coming from. I want to see where he coming from with it.
Come on with it. Y'all some one-trick ponies. Always talking about some second Ezra's 13. If y'all niggas don't daggone build your bag by now, bruh. Talking about the same damn shit. Build your bag. We over here really restoring our ancient tongue to our people. Our people really going back and repatriarching back to Africa and all kind of places. And y'all niggas sitting here.
Come on, Jose.
Come on.
Get the champ, Jose. I'm rolling with you, Jose.
You don't want that.
I like the helmet to get put on the nigga. I like the helmet to get put on him. Put the helmet on him. Come on here and put the helmet on the champ.
That boy got me messed up, man. That nigga called it YaHaWaH, bruh. Stop playing with me. These niggas want to argue about some holy, set-apart, sacred tetragrammatron. I ain't doing it. That's why I brought out Torah. That's why I established my premise. Our shit say the adversary caused confusion. And here's the key to all my fellow debaters, all my fellow intellectuals, all my fellow people in this conscious walk. When you come across something confusing, find a way to eradicate that confusion. Whenever this YHWH shit started confusing the hell out of people, I eradicated that.
Somebody came out. Who left off? Somebody jumped off.
That wasn't Jose.
I think that was Jose. Oh, that Jose?
That nigga ain't that bold, bro. That nigga ain't that bold.
He ain't that motherfucking bold. I just came to back up Aaron. That's all. Because Jose ran like a bitch last time. He talking all that shit in the background, but he ran like a bitch.
No link. Hey,
get your ass on here, Jose Vegas, on Aaron, and eat your motherfucking ass up.
Hey, he said there ain't no link. That nigga blind now.
Introduce yourself, bro. Don't come on here wild and hostility.
Oh, this is brother YaHaWaH. I don't really do too many debates, but you know, if these Hispanics and these Mexicans talk all that shit, you know, and me and Aaron been on their ass for a while. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they always don't want to get on an official debate and really debate their cause. You know what I'm saying? Never. So
okay,
I just came.
Okay. What's your name again, brother? Just repeat your name again.
Yavin.
There's no link.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, sis a cold piece with it. She a cold piece, bro. He talking about there ain't no link, and she keep flashing it. Boy, stop. How you gonna lie your way out of that now, nigga?
I'm just trying to see what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? I think the heaven came in. He came in with this little fire. I'm like, who is you, bro? That's all I'm saying. Who is you? It's
hey man, who in the comments, man?
Hey, ain't
man,
nobody
shout
special.
out to
Ain't nobody
Morningstar.
special.
Shout out to my Doty. Shout out to who else in this thing? Shout out to Tariq. Shout out to Kofi with the knowledge in this thing, man. Y'all only in the building, bro. Hey man, is he gonna get on this or what?
I don't think Jose gonna get out here. We gonna probably have to close this out, man. We let y'all do y'all thing right quick. And Champ, I'm trying to promote you, Champ, like you well deserved, right? Until somebody knock you off the throne. You know what I'm saying? So I just want you to promote yourself and let people know, right? I'm gonna let the other people go in first. I'm gonna let you have the show. So what y'all expect to come up with this debate? Do y'all think Angel go fight or flight? The two guesses over here. Y'all think Angel go fight or flight? But we know Jose ain't gonna jump on here.
I think he's gonna be out because, like I said, for somebody to always scream Torah, you feel me? He just got it shown to him from the Torah. So at the end of the day, I don't think he gonna debate it.
Ooh.
You don't think he gonna debate it?
Nah.
See, I think the champ was cheating, right? Champ trying to overwhelm him to bluff him up out of here. Champ, you ain't sleek, Champ.
Hey
you
man, I ain't even start the right.
You ain't sleek. I think they coming, Champ. You doing a little too much.
I ain't even start to write in our language yet. I was gonna write everybody name from the panel in our language.
Everybody.
And I will to show y'all how this can be simplistic. Our Father said He gonna reveal things in these end times. That's why we understanding where our land is, what our language is, how long we gonna be here for, where we gonna be at. That's honestly why I'm up here, and so are like folks like Shemaiah and things like that, because we do come trying to bear the truth to the best of our abilities. I don't come here with my opinion. I used to have opinion. I used to get, learned and edified and humbled. I've been humbled so many times, and grown men don't know how to be humbled once. They don't know what that feeling is. They can't eat that, bruh. You got to grow. That's how you grow. But all I'm saying is that, man, this unadulterated truth right here, man. And like the prophecy says,
what's up, Champ?
Yeah.
Champ, that was up. Let me cut in right quick. Shout out to the lady champion. The other champ, right? We're gonna say the other champ. And then we have brother Anu, the Intercontinental champ. Well, we're gonna say the other champ, right? She's a heavyweight champion too. Sister Shemaiah Allen. We're gonna try to get her some work, man. We gotta find her some work. Help find her some work, champ. So she get in, champ.
We talked about doing the first tag team debate, man. So that's
y'all trying to do something extraordinary.
We over here trying to step on something. Yeah, man. We over here trying to get a debate in, and y'all know we Torah only, man. So we'll be lit if we got some. If we got two debaters that'll step up, do a tag team that will represent the New Testament, the authorship, the credibility of it, that could stand by all of it and everything. If you can, come holler at us. Let's get this tag team debate in. That'll be a first for Lions then. So I know that's something that that she was interested in.
Oh, there was up. I was like, somewhere else I was trying to go with you with this champ. I was like, yeah. Like I said, I think you kind of overwhelmed Angel, and I think he gonna fight. I'm thinking he gonna fight. I wanted to fight because I think he was going somewhere. He just couldn't get it out right then and there because he had phone problems. But anyway,
phone problems was a thing to him, bro. He came with his motherfucking Dragon Ball, bro, off rip, and he came with and his cut to me is if I can't show him YHUH in the Torah or the scrolls, then I'm a Hamitic African or some shit like that. That nigga is.
Man, you see Jeremiah's back there talking. On
drop the link. Drop that link, please. Hey, we gotta get us a little theme song where it's like drop that link so that when you talk shit, bro, play that song. Drop that shit, bro. Come on, talk that shit, bro. Folks talking about I've been humbled. nigga, I have been humbled, and I've also humbled other people with our scriptures, and it's a revolving door. Y'all said that in these day and times, what I just read you in Baruch chapter 2, he said we're going to think upon his name. This is thinking upon his name. This is thinking about it. Who talks about the name of our Father like this? Who debates it? Everybody goes and teaches and teaches. Who going to rebuttal you if you teach? And that's why I don't teach. I ain't going to have no YouTube. I ain't got none of that shit. This is how we edify. We go at it like this. That's how we edify. That's how I'd rather edify. And
so you about that debate life, Chip? You about that debate life?
Man, I didn't even know I was, to be honest.
Yeah, you about it. I
this shit just happened. And it happened. Hey, family. It happened because of this nigga named Quana that I just showed in the Hebrew, or in the modern Hebrew, his name breaks down to a jealous God, a jealous deity. So this into all of these Hispanics, Latino lights, all of these niggas that descend from Arawaks, Mayans, and Tainos, but got identity crisis issues like they shit ain't preserved. They learned they shit from this nigga Quana. So that's what got me started debating, because I started defending my people. I started seeing these niggas, and to be honest, they was chopping niggas up. They was chopping niggas up. And I'm gonna tell you why they was chopping niggas up. Because niggas was following that One West bullshit. Niggas follow the One West ideology so much, you gonna get your ass slayed by people. Study to show yourself approved. All right, so that's what I be doing, and Quana is the starter of this. There would be none of these niggas without Quana. The entire Canaanite theory came from Quana. That nigga will not come defend it. I've dead ass had a lot of conversations with that boy. We've had conversations concerning the language, especially concerning their heritage, concerning the land of Jerusalem and where it's at, concerning the curses. I wish he would come show up. And Jose Vega still talking about there ain't no link. When one of these boys gonna hit that link? Cause y'all niggas know
pull up, Jeremiah. Pull up, please pull up. But anyway, champ, I got a question. My name Craig, right? It mean in Scottish, it mean rock or mountain, right? You can write that. You can write that down for me.
Say that again.
In Paleo Hebrew. Yeah. I said my name Craig, but it mean rock or mountain.
So
in Scottish.
So it's good that you gave me what your name mean, bruh, and you gave me a Scottish or a Celtic origin. That helps a lot, because origins and knowing what your name means will show you what you can translate it into pictographically. So I appreciate you showing me that. So I will show you to the best of my ability what your name can
represent. You can give it to me later. I ain't talking about right now.
I can do it right now for you. But Craig, hey, look, Craig, and let's just say for shits and giggles, Ratchet Craig. So you gotta first see you gotta first see which vowels and consonants weren't there, see what can be interchangeable, and then it's all about how it sounds, pronunciating. So ratchet, we can find that in our language. You just gotta connect with the sounds. Facts.
Yeah, with the sounds. Okay, I get
you would be normally going with what your name represents, because that's what we went by. We went by what our names meant something. That's why the Father gave us his name. And you can say someone's name and be disrespectful, and not say someone's name and be disrespectful. What I mean by that is, if my children dare call me by my first name, even though I'm their father, that's they ass, Mr. Postman. So father is my descriptive title. I'm a protector. And if you go back into Abba, and even like Av in Abba, that's how you know that there's been some fuck shit done to our shit. There was no V. Now it's Av. Now it's Av. And if you look at the pictographic modern Hebrew for Av, there is no stronghold. There is no strong fortress or the ox of the household. Abba was the Aleph and then the household, because it was the strong ox of the household. And that's how you tell who is what in the family. With the mother, they will have things like strong fire consuming, or the mom. In our pictographic language, the mum or the M sound is represented by water, because life is birthed through our mothers, through our women with their waters. So all these things are going cohesively together. It's not that hard to understand, but you just really have to, first off, throw away what these white folks told us, because it's not things like Av, it's Ab, and it will show you an Aleph in a house so that you realize what it is. Modern Aramaic or modern Hebrew and Aramaic, it don't have that. It has vowel points, and it changes the last letter now.
Hey, my papa cut y'all, champ. Sister Kareem, I think you put that on the screen. What you were trying to display?
Hey, yo, I want him to come break this shit down. Come break this down, family. Come break this down. Come on.
So, Karima, what are you trying to say right now? That they scared to jump on that link? They scared to pull up?
Hell yeah, they scared to pull up. They
scared. I tagged them into it. I tagged them. I replied to his statement just now and again. So
we don't play no games around here, sis. Hey, but seeing how they bullshitting, can I share my screen one time? Because it seemed like I might be able to get just one little thing.
Yeah, well, ain't no more give them too much more information.
Man, I was just gonna show you how this shit translates.
Yeah, we can know. I know you love to go in, but only thing I'm saying this by is we gonna get somebody else for this debate if Angel pussy out, right? I can cuss, right? If he pussy out, I think he ain't though, cause I seen him kind of had that work.
That
he just
nigga
had
ain't coming back, bro. The best he's gonna be able to do, the best he's gonna be able to do is go get that jealous wannabe God Quana, whose real name is Ronald, and tell that nigga to come and represent them, bro. That's the best chance that them niggas got to save face, bro. Cause I'm about
to. The elders ain't gonna get on here. You know the elders ain't gonna get on here with no young fiery lion like you, bro.
Oh, he better.
They ain't gonna take that chance, bro. Come on now.
Nah, he
they gonna
better.
send the soldiers out, man.
And it's funny cause they got teachers, man. They claim to have linguistic and ancient paleo teachers, bro. But these niggas can't come.
They can send the teachers out.
Nigga, I can show you what my teacher is right now, nigga. And it starts off with Torah. And then we can go into actual lexicons that help you break it down. And you can use your own determination to see what they added, what's more modernized and what's not, and what is truly there. And then try that with multiple words. If you know that our language is descriptive, try that with all the other descriptive things. Our prophets all had, well, for the majority, they all came in the name Yah. And it was all descriptive of what they did for the Father Yah. And you would see things like a strong hand or arms raised up or a clenched or a gate or a high fenced wall that describe what they did. And when you read their book, they did what their name stood for. My name in the English is Aaron, but translated it would be more like Aharon. And yes, I can write that. I've been able to write my name in the restored tongue for at least 2 years. I had to for my ceremony in the first place. And that's what got me interested. But I have not looked into our language until last week again. I cracked it back open, but
out here. Hey, hold on, Aaron. We have a special guest in here. I'm gonna call him a special guest because it's really Ratchet Craig's show right now, right? I'm the leader of the Lion Den, but we have a special guest in here, JJ 7000. This guy that was on Milk Card. We have a special guest. So we JJ 7000, you can take the floor, brother, since you're a guest.
Nah, man.
It's your world now, G.
Hold up, I apologize, man. When I got home, man, I went to sleep. I apologize, man. But y'all doing good without me, man. So keep it up. I just want to apologize, man. I was pretty tired today. So
yeah, it's all good, JJ.
All
right, we having fun in here, though, bro.
Yes.
And I'm glad you came. Nah, I'm just messing with you right quick, so you can go and take over, man. You the world's greatest promoter, man. I'm dry. I ain't got the type of charismatic scheme that you have. I see that you just waking up, though. You sound dry, too.
Yeah, I ain't got that much energy. But y'all go ahead, man. Where Angel at?
He had phone issues, or either he ran for Aaron because Aaron was overwhelming him with information. It's either one or the other.
Hey, Ratchet Craig. Y'all go ahead, man. I'm gonna sit back.
Okay. Appreciate that. That's the founder, JJ 7000. Of course, the world's greatest promoter. And he put the because he supposed to do the show. I put him on the milk card, so y'all see the milk card out there floating around. And JJ picture over there. I did it. I just said you see it on Facebook world. But I was just but JJ in the house. If he want to say anything else, this is his show. I'm just filling in. So Champ, go ahead, Champ. This we try to give shout out to the founder. That's all.
Can I give a brief paleo lesson to our family real quick then? Fuck it. It ain't gonna help him out in any way. Just
See,
a
that's
quick
what I'm
breakdown.
saying. You overdoing the situation right now.
It's
You
not
just
gonna
want to
help him
pile
out.
it
It's
on.
not gonna help
You just
him
want
out.
to pile
Yeah,
it
I just
on, Champ.
want to add my
Okay.
2 cents real quick.
Pile it on, then, Champ. Go in, whoever said something. Go in right quick for the Champ.
Yeah,
Champ, you can start writing a little bit. Pull up your screen or whatever. But go in.
yeah, I ain't got nothing against, know what I mean, Latino people or nothing like that, know what I mean. But when talking to them dudes, know what I mean, on one-on-one conversations, like I'm meticulous with asking questions, and they all seem to identify with being Aztecs. Aztecs got a history that go back to 3000 plus BC in the Americas. So I don't understand how they would drop their heritage and what they had going on to try to pick up somebody else's and then tell them people that they not the people. Like that's just weird to me. I don't understand that.
Facts. It's called jealousy and
But
delusion.
okay. Let me ask a question. Is this something like, because I think I heard that Solomon came over here a long time ago, right? Over here in the Americas, right?
Yeah, that's what some people believe.
Yeah, and that's how I
It's not the popular theory.
Yeah, that's how I think they try to get their affiliation. Me personally, I heard that. I don't know if that's these certain type of people idea, but I'm just saying that's what I heard. I ain't never heard nobody try to debate that. Like, did Solomon come over here or not? Like, I ain't never heard nobody debate it, but that's what I heard.
Hey, brother, what you mean that he came over here? What do you mean he came over here?
Over here from America. He sailed from Israel, that area, to over here in the Americas with people.
So you saying that Solomon came over here? You heard it?
Yeah,
you got no proof. You heard it.
This is the going bottle. This is the bottle, right? This not me. Don't shoot the messenger, bro. Oh, shoot the messenger.
Hey, brother. Hey, no. My brother. I'm just getting in the chat. It's nothing like that. I'm just trying to understand what's going on.
I'm just saying, don't shoot the messenger. Don't go to me and try to make me.
Oh, of course not. Hey, brother. Listen, brother. You're a black man. It ain't like that. We brothers at the end of the day. So I just want to understand what you're talking about. That's all.
No.
You brothers at the end of the day.
I just did that. What I heard. Like, the people who say that, they might be some of these Hispanic guys or Latinos or whatever they call themselves.
You want something now?
Believe that, and they might could defend it.
You do know, brother, that Hispanics are not Israelites.
Bing.
I mean, hey, that's for them to prove or not.
We've been proving it. Hey, yo, Ratchet Craig.
They might have a Solomon thing going on.
Ain't nan one of them Hebrews on here defending they shit. Let that be a multitude of us in the comments, and we getting StreamYard links dropped on us, and we getting called out. I guarantee at least 5 of us jumping on that motherfucking link because we know who we is, and we can prove it.
I just trying to see how they link. It is hard for me to. It is hard for me to think. Hey, listen what I'm saying right quick, brother.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. I ain't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, it's hard for me to think other than that model right there that Solomon came over here. Like, what other way they could, like, verify
but that's
it?
Why I say this,
it's hard for me to understand their case, right? Outside of that.
Hey, listen, brother. Listen, you gotta understand. We on the same page. I ain't saying Latinos are Israelites.
Nope.
I know they're not Israelites. They don't like us. They don't fit the prophecy. They are successful here. They get paid. They get paid money. They got casinos. They don't got to pay taxes. The Israelites are struggling, like the Bible said, which we are here right now. We ain't got this. They own all the corner stores in all the urban neighborhoods. Remember, back in the day, my grandmother used to tell me it was Mr. Brown's candy store. Now it's Garcia's.
But family,
now it's this. It's blah, 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 blah.
The reason why they can do all
I'm gonna tell you right now, everybody in the hood know that the Dominicans and Hispanics got barbershops and corner stores off of drug money. That's a fact.
I mean, hey, check this out, brother.
So hold on, brother. Hold on a second. So we don't acknowledge that. So as the brother was telling you, we don't acknowledge them as Israelites. So you got to come with a different situation with us. He's telling you right now.
Hey, brother, let me tell you this.
Yeah.
He don't even.
I agree with you. I agree.
No, the thing is the one West though, brother. No, the thing is the one West teaching taught that garbage, and I'm gonna keep it 100. I was a part of that 12 tribe garbage when I came in the truth at 17. Now I'm 30, but as I got more in the spirit, I understood like these not Israelites.
Hey, brother, but you gotta take this out though, brother. This is a debate league, right, brother?
Yeah,
this is a debate league.
Yeah, this is a debate league, so that's what we do.
Yeah. So if they have any evidence of this Solomon coming over to the Americans, right? We would entertain that long as somebody. I'm not going on your thing, his thing. I'm just saying we gonna entertain that, and he might have some evidence that could back it up, right?
Hey, family, let's drop that link again.
Idea of it, right? I'm just saying, so we can't just say, "Hey, I am it because I'm black." Because of black, right?
Let me break it down to you, bro. Let me break it down for you. Let me tell you something. When you talking about Americas, like the prophecy, you got to look at. That's what I said. You got to read the book. Don't go off what you heard or what you seen. That these one West
brothers. You can't make me a convert, though, brother. You trying to make me a convert? What I'm saying is,
no, I'm not. Listen, let me tell you something. Wait, brother. Hold on. Let me tell you,
bro.
Let me tell you something.
Hey, family, do you got something to add on to the topic of our preliminary?
Oh, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Hey, fam, all I'm saying is it's getting real left field, and we're starting to talk about Solomon coming over here. But, hey, family, if you got anything to add on to the topic, bro, shit, man, you got the flow. So, whenever you was in One West, I'm sure that you're familiar. So, whenever you was in One West, I'm sure that you were familiar with the name YaHaWaH. So, now that you left that, how you feel about that now? And also, we see Adara woofing in the comments. You see that the champ then called you out, Sister Shemaiah. So, Shadi, hit the link, set a date. Go tell your kinfolk, go tell your tia, your tio, your abuelas, and all your kinfolk. If they want to smoke, the link up here.
But you know what? Like I said, like you know what it is, brother. A lot of brothers, like I was on the chat before, and when you bring up the Bible, people get, oh, that's the white man's book. Oh, why you reading that, brother? Bah, 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 bah. But the Christian church made it that way. That's why I'm trying to tell people, when you go into the Bible, you got to go into the original text it was written in. Just like a lot of people go into Kemet, the Dead Sea Scrolls, and blah, 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 blah. Not to discredit anybody. I'm just speaking. So don't go off what you heard, brother, because America wasn't. You said Solomon came to America. You heard it, brother. Solomon died before all that. You talking about? You got to look at the timelines and the years he died.
Yeah, but
Solomon never came
just
to
throwing
America.
that out there, type shit. That's hey, brother. Trust me, that ain't nothing nobody serious about over. I ain't never even heard nobody get serious about a conversation.
I never heard nobody say
that. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to figure out how they can make that claim, right? That's all I'm trying to do. This is to figure it out. I don't need you trying to teach me, brother. I don't need you trying to teach me right now, right? I'm not trying to convert me. Don't you convert me. I'm just throwing out the claim because we're a debate league. We're a debate league. We're going to entertain that if somebody got the evidence, right?
No, check it out, brother. It's not about converting you, because me and this brother know that it's a 2/3 that's not going to get this message. We about the 1/3 and the elect. Everybody not gonna get this, so I'm not trying to convert you. I'm telling you on the knowledge you said you heard, and I'm telling. That's all I'm saying.
This is a debate league, though.
I'm not trying to convert you. Whatever, listen, brother. Whatever you do, whatever you do.
We got Jose on.
Oh, Jose, what's up, brother?
Jose, introduce yourself, Hey, y'all.
Time for the real lion to start roaring. Time for the real lion.
Yeah. Y'all meet y'all mic.
You're not going to meet your mic.
I'm the host, Jose.
And also, hey, Craig, give time limits, bruh. Do not let
people.
You
need time limits. I got just a few things to say, and then I'm out. I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove.
Jose do his
Don't run. You see, that's what I'm talking about. This is that's all you guys do is yap, 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 yap.
Yeah, Jose, introduce yourself right quick, Jose. It's your show.
For the last half hour, and this is how y'all people act all the time. You guys act like this all the time.
Who is y'all people?
Now again, you guys are talking about the Vav and the Wab and all this other right about the Hebrew. This brother Aaron is not a linguistics teacher. He does not speak nor read the Hebrew. But yet you guys are cheering him on as if he is. He hasn't dropped one lesson, not one lesson about any topic. He's not a teacher. Not on YouTube, not on Facebook, not on Instagram. He don't teach anything. Now to debunk his Vav, right? Oh, it was originally Vav. Anybody who was a linguistics teacher will tell you when you go to the ancient Phoenician, the ancient Arabic, the ancient Aramaic, all shows the Waw, W-A-W. There was no Vav. And that's when you go to ancient languages that predate the Hebrew that he's talking about. The Hebrew comes from the Phoenician. This is what this guy don't even tell. He's not even telling you. The Hebrew comes from Phoenician. Anybody right now can Google the ancient Phoenician alphabet, and you know what you're going to see? W-A-W. You know what you're not going to see? V-A-V. You know why? Because all that stuff, the vowels and everything like that, are all modern. You see the dashes, the dots that you guys see in your Hebrew that you read today? Those come from the Nakud, which he doesn't know nothing about. Notice he didn't mention nothing about the Nakud, the Sharuk, the Metris Laconius, because when it comes to ancient languages, that's how you get your vowel systems from. But he don't know that. Now to debunk his whole thing about, oh, you Hispanics, where'd you guys get the Wah when you were calling on the Most High?
Don't let him rant. You get your turn, I get my turn.
You're the host. Type it in. This is why you guys don't want to look at it now. Type it in.
1 minute and 30 seconds.
Phoenician alphabet, the ancient Arabic alphabet, and the ancient. Matter of fact, I'm going to show it. Because you guys, I'm going to show what a clown shoes he is. Baby boo. Where's your laptop, mama? Oh, I got it. I'm going to show something today. I'm going to show it. Because I'm like these guys who don't teach anything. So this is what ancient Watchmen over here. We've been teaching for years. This clown that's supposed to be your champ hasn't taught.
Stop the ad homs and prove your point. Stop the ad homs and prove your point. Be glad you're here.
So this is why you keep talking. You've been talking for an hour, but you can't stand me talking for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
he's the champ though. He's the champ though, Jose.
Hold on. I'm going to show it. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you
got to show though, Jose.
I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys all of the ancient alphabet systems from the Phoenician, Arabic, and Aramaic, and they're not going to say nothing about no damn Vav, which are modern day fucking Hebrew. Damn clown. Yo, Quana would destroy you on this freaking topic, bro.
Where he at?
Yeah, he's a linguistic. Anybody ask Aaron right now to read Genesis 1 through 27 in the Hebrew. Watch him cannot pronounce not one damn word.
You gonna let me run it?
He can't read Hebrew. He doesn't know how to teach Hebrew. He is not a linguistics teacher. He doesn't teach linguistics. Hold on, we're gonna get to it.
How much time you got, sis?
Jose. Yeah. Jose going in right now. Jose
please.
Vegas.
Hold on.
Popping this collar. He popping this collar. So what's up, Jose?
Hey, bro, and don't run when it's my turn.
Hold on, I'm looking it up on the laptop real quick. Hold on.
Yeah. Tune in to the Lion Den YouTube page if you're not on Lion Den HQ on Facebook and Black Beauty Inc. and All Black Information Facebook pages. Go to like, subscribe on the YouTube.
Okay, can you guys see this right here?
Man, so y'all get them notifications, man.
Can you guys see this?
Huh?
Can you guys see this?
Yeah, we can see it. Come down a little bit.
Thank you. Now look, this is ancient Phoenician. Do you see right here? What does it say right here? W-A-W. Not no damn fucking V-A-V. This is from the Phoenician, which you get your Hebrew from. Now let's look up the Arabic alphabet. Hold on. Let's go to the ancient languages and find out if they had a Vav or a Wav. Let's go find out.
His time is up, but let him get this out. Let him get this
Here
out.
it is. Arabic alphabet, right? Look at it right here. Again, what does it say right here, people? W-A-W. Where the hell is the Vav at?
That nigga better not be on Pinterest.
Hold on. Hold on.
That nigga on Pinterest, that picture scholarship.
Hey, he was just on Pinterest.
Anybody can look up the alphabet system. That's what's so corny
he
about
was trying to hide that scroll bar, nigga.
That boy's on TikTok.
So hard. Oh, he was on TikTok. Hey, time check, Chris, is he getting close? Because I mean, man, we gotta do this righteously, you know, back and forth.
Yeah, his time is up, but let him get this out, and then you can go next.
Yeah, back, don't do the day. Do the damn thing, baby. Don't do the damn thing.
Pinterest.
This is the alphabet system. Alphabet. Learn it. The ancient Aramaic language and alphabet. Again, here's the letter. Where does it say right here, people? W-A-W.
What lexicon are you using?
No damn vowel. So I showed you 3 ancient languages now: the Arabic, the Aramaic, and the Phoenician. And all of them show the WA, W-A-W. You have been debunked. You're not a linguistics teacher. Stop teaching. You are crap. This is why you don't have any lessons, because I will go on your lessons and show everybody the truth. And all the many articles written by ancient Hebrews showing you the Wav. And to debunk his own point about you Native Americans talking about you show me where you guys were using the W-A, the Wa, right? The Wa. I can show you four books from anywhere from the 15 to the 1800 of our ancestors calling on YaHaWaH or YaHaWaH or YaHaWaH. I can show you that 4 books from 4 different scholars showing our ancestors calling on the name with Wa in it before any damn One West freaking Canaanite freaking movement ever came out. So again, boy, when you come to the Ancient Watchman, you're actually going to learn something, because we actually teach things, not just talk and everybody patting you on the back because you're a good speaker. Prove it.
But y'all laughing at Jose for, bro. But y'all laughing at Jose for.
Ancient alphabets.
Because he's just mad. He's here full of emotions.
And with that, I'm going to say, Shalom, you got your teeth kicked in again. You cannot go to any ancient alphabet and show your damn Vav, because that's modern day.
Let him respond to the information.
Let him stay your ass right here. You stay your ass right here. Stay your ass right here. Sit your ass right here. You gonna stay right here.
No. Let him respond.
We gave you your time.
I'm gonna give him 4 minutes.
Hey, can I just get the floor real quick,
yeah,
man?
Go ahead.
Yeah, he left.
That's it.
You're still going to respond.
So from this point on, I just want people to understand who has dignity. Whenever we talk about the people of Torah had a construct of laws. It was implemented in us. The Father said that he created us in his image. He is the truth. He is with us. He's supposed to be with us. Honesty is a command. Integrity is a command. Also, respecting your neighbor is a command as well. These niggas obliterating commands just to come up here and get their little jealous, racist rant out. He called me boy. It probably felt good for him to call me boy. But what that boy can't do is come here and look me in my eyes and defend his shit. So let me address it just piece by piece real quick. And yes, if I can rewind this video, my nigga, Jose, because you did some real good screen magic there, bruh. Nigga, let me find that Pinterest, because I know that shit was off Pinterest. You don't think niggas been going through shit first? You just went to Pinterest and then told me peace. So let me show y'all something. Let me share my screen real quick.
Go ahead, Chap. It's your world.
And we give them an opportunity to come and build with us. We're supposed to build righteously. This nigga over here slandering to the best of his abilities. All he want to do is just get all that titty milk out because that nigga lactating and it hurt. And then he want to run just like that. That shit ain't even fair, bruh. We can't diligently edify each other like that, screaming. That's why I told your heathen ass I will not make an appearance on your show until you provide a moderator like we do. You give me the respect we give y'all motherfuckers, and you can't do it because you know I'm gonna eat your ass alive when it comes to these scriptures, which are our scriptures. So when it comes to what that boy tried to show, that nigga showed. Can y'all see my screen?
Yep.
All right, this nigga showed fucking Pinterest. I kid you not. He showed Pinterest. Somebody better make a meme with this nigga. I don't know, bro, because that was a low of a low right there, just to prove your point. Here we are. I'll use some sources. This is HebrewResources.com, but what I'm using it for is the fact that they're giving us a very good lexicon. This is the Jacenius Hebrew Chaldee lexicon. I do read and learn from the Jaceniuses. Everything's with a grain of salt, man. I ain't about to just read this and be like, yup, this is it. Oh, I'm on game. This is how I say my father's name. No, because like I showed y'all, we are not to even know his name. And in Baruch 2, which speaks on end time, it says what we're going to do is think upon his name. Are we not thinking upon his name right now? Are we not fulfilling this prophecy in our captivity? Because these Mexicans, they migrated here. So we know they ain't in the land of their captivity. And we damn sure know they're not thinking upon his name because they just going to take what the Black Hebrew Israelite movement gave them. And that's the challenge, Jose. Show me that y'all were calling on YaHaWaH, YHWH, before these damn BHI movements. Show it. You can't, but that's beside the point. So we know that his name's not going to be preserved or given to us. I showed us, and let me just go back. Since he just did that garbage and just ran, you just opened up the door to get exposed. Exodus 6:3, and I appeared unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob by the name God of God Almighty. By the title. Do you know what the translators and transliterators have done to this text? Do you know they added books, they arranged the orders, they changed the names, and we're sitting here trying to argue about what we know is the preserved name. And we're using the same information by the descendants of those that rearranged this shit. This is how you eradicate confusion. So he gave our forefathers a descriptive title to call him, but he did not give them his set apart name, which would be what he believes is the YHWH transliteration, but it is not. As we showed, there's no Y, there's no H, there's no W, there's no H, because that shit ain't even damn exist, my boy. Y'all niggas are bringing a BB gun to an AK fight. Y'all ain't even got no ammo left in y'all pellet guns, and y'all still trying to shoot and then run talking about shalom. Where's the W in that shalom, bruh? How you make that shalom? I dare one of y'all to come out here and spell that in the paleo and watch how foolish you look. So we're not arguing about the letters W. We're arguing about what is commonly called the vav or the wall and what sound it makes. Get it straight. Use proper context. And when we use proper context, let's use an actual Jacenius lexicon. My nigga said that what we are arguing about right here is a W, and he used Pinterest. He used how much other shit did he use? He used all kind of bullshit, pseudo shit. And right here in the actual Jacenius lexicon, what's that say, y'all? Does that not say Vav? And I don't even give a damn that it says Vav, my nigga, because these translators ain't my masters. I'm not gonna sit here and argue, nigga, it's the Vav. This is his name. I know his name and you don't, bitch. Aha, I'm saved. I'm going to the pearly gates now, because it don't work like that, because Torah says so. I just showed you. This is Acts. This isn't knowing a name and poof, magic, I'm in that bitch. No. And speaking of names, why don't you call on some of them Taino and Aztec and Mayan names, nigga? All them Quetzalcoatl's and bullshit y'all niggas got. You got names. Fuck out of here with this shit, bruh. So this is a Jacenius lexicon, just to rub this shit in this dude's face that came here and tried us, with his jealousy. We're going to use a lexicon, not Pinterest, not TikTok. We're going to use a lexicon. And we got the VAV right here. And
did you say TikTok, Tim? Did you say TikTok?
Man, that nigga, he might as well use TikTok. He might as well. And look, we got the modern Hebrew, we got the rabbinic Hebrew. This is garbage. Y'all see this modern Hebrew? Do y'all see all? No. This is not a pictographic language. Can y'all tell me what this represents in the modern Hebrew? You can't. But if you look at the Paleo, you know what I'm saying? And if I told you that this represented an ox head and is the aleph, which now can mean alpha, because this is the alpha ox, this is what it represents. Would this make sense? Or would me telling you this is an ox head and it represents strong ox head of household? Would you believe me? No, because our shit ain't convoluted like these daggone sons of Europeans and sons of all type of Spaniards and Aztecans that don't fit in Torah. Fuck what they talking about. We don't rock like that. We start off with truth, which is scripture, which says his name won't be relinquished to us. So that way we don't look like some heathens arguing about some shit we ain't supposed to. And then when it comes down to the technicalities of what the Europeans said, we could even chop that up because they don't even agree. They're confused because y'all said that's how it's supposed to be. So the Phoenician is just right here. He's correct. Phoenician and the ancient Hebrew are identical. Did not the ancient Israelites take on the land of Canaan? Did we not overcome their land? Were we not thoroughly? We were serving their gods and everything. Is it confusing that we share the same? No, it's not. So you made no fucking point there, my nigga. And again, the first preserved name or title was found in Sudan. Phoenician, Kushite. We talking about ancient Africa. And y'all niggas over here got the audacity to talk about something. It's a wall, nigga, because Pinterest says so. Man, nigga, shut the, oh boy. So Phoenician, Hebrew, we see, and I'm gonna just run down it real quick. This is an aleph, and it makes the A sound, and it means ox head. This is the bet, and this makes the B sound, and it can mean like a tent or a floor plan. And I wish that they showed the older Hebrew, because this ain't it, dog. Because this cross is supposed to be a peg or a hook, that vav. So, but anyway, that's the B, and it makes the B sound, and it means tent or a hook. This is the gom, or commonly known as the gimel, and it can represent a foot. And if you look at it, it looks like a foot. You can see that. And in the early Hebrew, this floor plan actually looked like a floor plan. It's more box shaped, and it looks like something like a household plan or floor plan. Crazy that the B or the beta in the ancient language was represented by floor plans, which means they had ancient architecture, like low key in their own language. So we're at the dalet, or the dalet as it's known, the dal, and it's represented by a door, and it's normally a triangle shape, and it's represented by a door, and it makes the D sound, and it means door or move, or it could mean entrance. It just depends. Yo, this is interchangeable depending on what it's describing, who it's describing, and the noun that it's describing. It's interchangeable, and you really will get it as you read and study it. So where are we at now? We are at the hey. This is the hey. It's found in the Father's name. This is a very common letter because it makes the sound. So you'll find it in a lot of things. Shamayin, Yarusalim, YaHaWaH, like there's a lot of ahs. So you will see the hey a lot. This is the vav, what this damn European came on here and showed, or tried to show us, or it's called the wah or the vav, but it makes a oo sound. This is a vowel. Don't let these translators get you wrong. There's vowels and consonants. We've seen that, and this is a vowel. It makes a oo sound, and we show with an authentic lexicon that it's a vav. So fuck what he said. I'm showing y'all, and I'm not even making this my main premise. My main premise was Torah. And y'all can't even talk against that, bro. This is the Zayin. It makes a Z sound. It's the Zan or the Zayin, and it stands for It stands for weapon, I think. It's either weapon or plow. So don't forget, these are pictographic. All right. Well, this one right here is the Zayin, And I don't know why they have 3 dots for it, but here's the Phoenician, but it's a weapon or plow. Here we are with the hot or the chet or the zet as it's normally called. It makes a ha sound, and it means wall fence of separation. This is a tet, and it means basket, and it makes the T sound. This is the yod, and it makes the Y sound, and it means strong, or I believe it means strong arm. But I'm gonna stop there because in the first 10 letters, you get the name that the Father gave us anyway. You get your yod, or you get your yod, you get your hey, there's 2 hays, and then you get your vav or your u, and that's can spell out YaHaWaH, and it just means something. And in Exodus, he said he's going to be with us, and that's going to be his name for generation to generation. His name does not mean jealous, like this man's teacher's name Quana means jealous. This is why you don't allow outsiders and heathens to tell you shit. You
right, brother. You right.
Hey, and I'm gonna look you in your face, man, straight up. You have it inside of you already to understand this shit. I'm a walking example. I have it, you have it, we have it. When whoever you call on, the Most High, the Creator, Yah, whatever. And it's funny that a lot of us call him Father, Abba, the Most High, just Yah, because we still know to an extent that, man, maybe I don't know his real name, and maybe I'm gonna start calling on other deities, because did y'all know that Yah has been called on from ancient Canaanite civilizations? Did y'all not know? We can't be sitting here calling on no Yahweh and acting like that's the preserved name of our Father just because these motherfuckers told us. Do you know how much paganism is embedded in the name YHWH? Regardless, if you want to interchange the E with an A, that's your prerogative. But I showed you in Zephaniah and in Isaiah that his name is a holy name. Why would his holy name be affiliated with BHI movements, be affiliated with Saturn, be affiliated with El Shaddai? And for even those that are calling on these translated names and these titles, these are all deities. These are deities that have been served. They have been served for a long time. Do not let these people so nothing. So since Jose finally came back, how about this? Let me, no,
why? Because I don't want to talk over your time.
You might get thrown off, bro.
You can do, bro. You've been talking for 15 minutes.
Take order. You left, nigga. You left, and now you're back.
It's time for the host. It's time for the host to take over, Vega. But
let me just ask him one question, and I'll mute up. I will mute up after I ask him
before you answer that one question. Before you answer that one question, Champ, you went in, man, and you got some linguistic skills to me, bro.
He got no linguistic skills.
You're a teacher, whatsoever. So I'm gonna let you go in though.
Hey, I got one question, fam. One
question. Whatsoever. It's funny,
one question. Hey, stop talking over me.
You got one question.
Hey, if someone tell him he don't get that, he be glad he's here. He be glad you even here getting this opportunity.
So my one question. You scared of a question? One question
to you. Stop trying to run and talk over people. We understand that's not going to work here. So my one question to you.
He just want one, Vega.
That's it. My one question to you.
He asked you 10,000 questions.
Before we start this crazy slippery slope, show me in Torah where he said he would give us his name. Start there. Show me it. If you can't show me it, and if you can't debunk what I've shown, then you need to
hold on.
Show it.
Okay, so after I show you that the heathens like you will be calling on the ancient name, then I'm gonna get back to my point. Talking about this,
answer my question or shut up.
Excuse me, I am. Now it's your turn to put your mic on mute, boy. Just like I left for 15 minutes so you could yap away. Good? Just so you could yap away. I left with no interruptions. Look, it's my turn again. It's my turn again, and this Canaanite can't control himself. But now he asked me a question. Show me where the heathens will be calling on the Most High's name. I'll show you it.
You see how he called us boys? See the racism?
State the question again, Chap. State the question again.
Show me in Torah where we would know his name. Show me.
I heard his question. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 1, verse 24.
That's not Torah.
Yes, it is, sir. That's the same person who wrote your Torah, sir. Ezra rewrote your Torah, sir.
Why
are you talking on my time? Do you see what I'm talking about?
Hold on. Mute the whole panel for a second.
But you want to mute my mic, right? You want to mute my mic, Hope. You're not biased.
You out of order like a
I'm biased as hell.
You acting like a monkey over here, boy.
Come on, man.
Use mic.
Hey, hold up.
Acting like a monkey, boy.
Everybody, JJ 7000 on the motherfucking scene.
No,
I just want y'all to
saying,
know that, and we gonna let our founder and the world greatest promoter talk. He got something to say.
Fine, bro.
All right, well, you guys are disrespecting me again. Won't allow me to speak. So I'm gonna say, peace out, and I'm gonna let you Canaanites do what you guys do.
You can't answer the question, so run. You can't answer the question, so run, nigga.
I'm the only one being put on mute. Even though the whole shit is my turn to speak.
Control yourself, Jose Baker. I promise you got the flow.
He ain't come to
the whole
dialogue,
set is
bro.
my turn to speak.
JJ off right now. On me. I'm the host.
Listen, this is what we
and
ain't
you
gonna
just
do.
said I could speak. Did you not?
Come on, man.
Yeah,
brother. Hey, hold on. You're going to get a chance to respond. But you're not going to keep cutting everybody off.
Oh, so I got to hear somebody else speak now and probably address
it.
So I'm just going to keep piling up questions.
No, I'm going to give you a chance to respond.
Like the victim?
Not, I'm going to put you
that nigga always crying and
Look
bitching.
at y'all. Y'all say one thing, and I'm the only one getting put on mute.
No. Everybody listen. This is what I'm going to listen. If you're going to go to your spiel, brother, can we just be respectful and not call nobody boy? That is very disrespectful to a black man.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
He
I'm not going to do that.
And he doing it on purpose.
Hold on, everybody, please, everybody, please.
Everybody be quiet.
I find it hilarious. I find it hilarious. That's all Yehudium does. He calls us boy.
Listen. That's behind the scenes.
He's called us boy. He called Jeremiah boy. All so, but y'all saying,
can you mute the people, please? All right. This is what we're not going to do. People are watching, right? And we want to be edified, but can we do this without calling each other boy, spick, any of that mess, man?
Exactly.
That's all I'm asking, man. It's not a good look.
You right, brother.
Man, we ain't say nothing about no spick, bro. It's this nigga coming on our shit being disrespectful.
Damn, man, y'all gonna make me wake my wife up, bro. Listen, you know what? Y'all wild out. I'm gonna go to bed. Wild the fuck out. Go ahead.
Bye. Ain't no wilding now, JJ. Ain't no speak calling the boys around here. We gonna cut that out.
Exactly.
I'm not saying either one of y'all did that, even though I heard.
Man, go ahead, give him 5 minutes, bro.
We're gonna
5 minutes. Go ahead, take off.
We just gonna do the we gonna do what y'all came here to do. If y'all gonna teach, y'all gonna teach. Y'all gonna cry. Ain't no time to cry.
Let's keep it going. Hey,
Jose,
5 minutes.
Put the information, baby. If you
I allowed him to speak for the last 15 minutes. I even left the show.
The shenanigans now. Come on.
I even left the show so he won't be interrupted.
No, that ain't how you do business.
That ain't why you left.
Again, you interrupt me again. I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
Go ahead.
But yeah, when Yehudium's speaking, y'all all fucking quiet. But when I speak, all y'all go ape shit.
Vega, go in, Vega.
Well, then shut your mouth.
You actually about to get put off because I'm not the one.
Now again,
and I don't care about none of that. Like I said, you're gonna get a turn just like everybody else. But what you're not gonna do is tell us what we've been doing. Okay, the floor been his because it was his show.
He's been fucking talking.
Well, take your 5 minutes. Go ahead. Go ahead.
They keep telling me, "Oh, Jose, you can speak. Oh, Jose, you can speak," but they keep speaking.
Get the scripture.
Now again, here is Ezra chapter 1.
Hold on. Okay.
This is to answer Yehudium's silly question because he doesn't read scripture. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 1, verse 24. And this is what YaHaWaH says. What shall I do unto thee, O Jacob, thou Judah, which would not obey me? I will then turn me to other nations, and unto those will I give my name, and they will keep my statutes. So when you talk about other nations keeping his law, statutes, and commandments, and the Most High giving them the name, there it is in the scripture. So that right there, I answered your question. You be debunked by scripture, not my opinion. Now, of going back to his whole little presentation, notice he was sticking on one screen, right? He was like, oh, Jose was showing the thing. What I showed was ancient languages and their alphabet systems. Notice that's not what he did. He showed one picture, right? And he showed, oh, look, it says the Phoenician. He meant on this beautiful spew. You know what he didn't do? He didn't go into that Phoenician and show you the Phoenician alphabet. I did. And I showed everybody how it says the W-A-W, which predates, again, you heard, and you all heard him say, the Phoenician that predates the Hebrew, because it does. And you know what? Because before, when he was talking about Angel Ramos, the Vav is ancient, and the Wav, that's recent, that's modern, that came in later. But I showed him in the Phoenician, which predates the Hebrew, that they were using Wav, W-A-W, not Vav. And I showed you guys 3 ancient languages: the Aramaic, and the Phoenician. And all the ancient languages shows the Wav, not the Vav. And then you guys have the audacity to hear this guy talk about, oh, but you can't trust what these people say, and blah, 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 blah. Bro, that's other people's languages. And again, this is why I keep telling him he is not a teacher of linguistics. Vav, that is modern. That is modern. Not the Wa, the Vav. You're not going to see. That's why, again, this is why he's not going to pull up. None of you guys are going to pull up the Phoenician alphabet, the Aramaic alphabet, because you know why? It agrees with me, not this fake champ that y'all guys are praising like he's something. He's not a teacher. I already told you this before. He doesn't drop any lessons. We do. Why don't you debunk any of our lessons? You can't. So when you talk about dispute, oh, you Hispanics, you guys are in Hebrews, but yet the most Hebrew artifacts are found on this side of the world, not in those stinking South Africa somewhere where this guy claims to be Jerusalem. You ain't gonna find you're not gonna find no Phoenician languages there. You're not gonna find the Hebrew language in the towns that he does. And you know what? You can't let him respond. Again, I let him talk. Again, he was talking 15 minutes. Haven't even been talking for more than 4 minutes yet.
No, it don't matter. You wasn't on, and you
got 5, boy.
So let him respond. If you don't want him to respond, you can.
Now again, now I have a question. Now I have a question for Yehudian. Now I have a question for Yehudian.
Okay, you can ask your question.
He can ask his question. Hey, y'all.
He asked me a question.
It's starting to go a little bit better, yo. Shit.
I answered it with scripture. Now I have a question for you. I have a question for you, Aaron. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 22 says that one of the curses, mildew, which is paleness in the face, will fall upon the Israelites. Now again, Aaron, when did the so-called Negroes ever turn pale in the face? And it mentions it twice in the book of Deuteronomy 28, verse 22, and also in verse 30, I believe, where it talks about the plagues of Egypt, which is leprosy, which is turning white as snow. Now again, when did Negroes turn white as snow? And with that,
can I say something real quick, brother, before you answer?
You can't debunk anything I say. And anybody who wants to learn, I'll teach you how that Bible is an anti-black man's book. The book is about destroying the black community and all the black nation.
You don't spread your hate here, nigga. You're like fucked up.
Hey, let the host talk. Get the host get control of the show right quick.
Craig, let him respond.
Yeah, let me respond. Let him run. Let me chop his head off. We good?
Yeah, let him respond. We good? Let him run and let him respond, and then you go, because I'm tired of this dude saying shit and not letting
and running like a bitch. That nigga say something. That nigga remind me of that one little slow ass kid down the street that be trying to hide in the bushes and throw rocks, and then that nigga run.
Don't let him back off. He disrespectful. Don't let him back off.
He gone. I'll chop him up.
That's why I tell you, Craig. Let Aaron respond to all that what he just said.
He got me fucked up. Hey, so first and foremost,
go ahead, champ. Go ahead, champ. Get your shit on.
The topic was the name. This nigga said something about the Wav and the Vol, pulled no sources, didn't clean up that Pinterest bullshit. That nigga brought nothing. The veins on his head was popping. And then all of a sudden, now we talking about the curses of Deuteronomy. Why? Because that nigga's a jealous descendant of Taínos, and that nigga wishes he had the tools we had to defend ourselves. Y'all see me running? Y'all know how much older that nigga is than me? and that nigga running. That nigga say some little pity pat shit. Then he say something about mildew because he knows when I respond, he can't answer. So
exactly.
Hear me out. When I asked this nigga to show me Torah, he couldn't. So let me show you something. Let me share my screen. This nigga went straight to second fucking Esdras, bruh. So we gonna get this known. Can y'all see my screen?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, Chap. Let's just deal with this bullshit first, because this nigga literally, we
can see you.
All right, so all they're saying is that they believe that Ezra of the Old Testament wrote it. But the earliest forms of Esdras, which he used, that shit was found in Greek and Latin. That nigga, hey, and the reason why he run, because one question I would have asked him, hey, my nigga, show me second Esdras, either in the DSS, which it's not, or show me it in early Hebrew, even in fucking modern Hebrew. Show me it even after Babylonian captivity. Show me second Esdras after Babylonian captivity. He can't. That shit was authored at the same time as New Testament in Greece and Rome and was found in Greek and in Latin. That shit wasn't found in Hebrew. When I told this nigga to go to Torah, he can't. And he goes and runs the Esdras. Let me show y'all something right fast. This is why this nigga runs the Esdras. Mind you, I said show me in Torah. Second Esdras. Let's go to chapter 7 in the KJV. This nigga said this is Torah, y'all. I'll prove to you why this was found in fucking Greek and in Latin. All right, you feel me? Nigga, we Torah only over here. We only serve the Father. So that's my stance. So that's how we rock. Let me see. Man, where the hell this fruity nigga at in here? It's an old fruity nigga in here. Okay. Verse 28 of second Esdras. For my son, Jesus, shall be revealed with those that be with him, and they that remain shall rejoice within 400 years. These niggas even tried to steal our 400-year prophecy and rewrite it and try to tell us JC gonna be holding our hands. If y'all niggas, bruh, Jose on everything I love, bruh, you done called me all kind of names, all kind of derogatory names. But for you to sit here and try to convince my people that JC's name was uttered in Torah, you deserve to get your ass slapped with a handful of Tapatio, nigga, and lime juice. After these years shall my son, Christ, die, and all men that have life. Where the fuck is this son found out in Torah? Where's this Christ found in Torah? When did the father say he had a son named Christ? That's why this clown ass nigga, andale, arriba, then got that ass out of here, nigga. Because you would have looked so stupid. You sitting over there biting on your motherfucking bottom lip right now. You wish that you had the audacity and the knowledge and the history and everything involved to come up here and represent for your people the way I represent for my people. Get this fucking suit up bullshit out of here. Second Esdras gets the boot. And that's all y'all niggas use to prove y'all point. Second Esdras 13, because it was authored by the Europeans. Y'all niggas use European sources. Y'all niggas use the Mexican antiquities. Y'all use everything. I told you to get me a source from Torah that shows that y'all would give us his name. That's it. That's what solidifies it. That's it. That solidifies it. If you can't do that, then I just proved my point, because I use what was found and written in Hebrew by our ancestors like Baruch was. And it says, in the land of their captivity, they shall think upon my name. Our father said we are not allowed access to his name. And if you can't debunk it and show me in Torah otherwise, then you look like a whole heathen sitting here defending this YHWH shit, bruh. If it means something to you, cool, let it mean something to you. But don't come up here and defend it in a debate, something you ain't got no itty-bitty business trying to defend. So you ain't even answer my question at all. You ran to a pseudo book, and of course you expect me to answer your question. Normally I wouldn't, but because we are YaHaWaH, because I am YaHudim, because we are Yahudian people, because we are being restored our tongue, our knowledge, and everything else in between, I can answer your bum ass. So
can I read the scripture for you, champ? So you can break it down for him?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Because he said earlier that it didn't say nothing in the Torah. Exodus is the second book of the Torah, if I'm not mistaken. Second or third book.
Fact.
Right? The second book. He said that nobody hand turned white. We're going to get the scripture with Moses. You can break it down, champ. Exodus 4, verse 6. It says, and the Lord said furthermore unto him, put now thine hand unto thy bosom, and put thy hand into the bosom. When he took it out, behold, his hand was leprosy as snow. Right?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Chink.
Yeah, not for sure. So that is a biblical and tangible example, you know, of things working like that. But when it comes to this mildew, first and foremost, they don't comprehend the restored tongue. They don't comprehend YaHaWaH in any way, shape, or form. I just showed that because the nigga uses Pinterest and he also uses Quanta, but he's scared to say the shit. So they don't even comprehend what mildew equates to. So I'm gonna read this real quick so that, and mind you, he did not answer me. He attempted to, and then he tried to be on some racist hate slander shit, and then he ran. Exactly. But I'm going to answer him. So, Deuteronomy 28. Can y'all see my screen? Is it sharing or no? Or am I tripping?
I can't see you.
Yeah, your screen.
See my screen?
Your screen is not.
I see you now. I see you now. I see you now.
No, I see you.
Oh, it's not showing.
Yeah, I see you. But I don't see
I see you now. I see you now. I see you now.
All right. Here we go. So, we gonna go over here to Deuteronomy 28 because this nigga, bro, they can't help it. These niggas go to sleep thinking about, oh, fuck these black people and these Canaanites. They wake up thinking, oh man, forget this, man. If your life straight, bro, then live your life. My life straight, bro. Our life straight. And we over here edifying our people, and y'all come on here trying to be derogatory because you can't sleep at night. Nigga, I get my 8 hours. Deuteronomy 28, which you brought up because you had nowhere to go with the language and the name of our father. You got your ass chopped suey and you had nowhere to go. Deuteronomy 28. Let's go to verse 45 and 46. This is YaHaWaH bringing proper context to the heathens. We're called to be a light to these Gentiles and these heathens. Well, I don't know if it's supposed to be the heathens, but
hey, hold on, bro. I'm trying to follow. You said Deuteronomy. I'm trying to follow.
Deuteronomy 28. I'm about to read verse 45 and 46 real quick.
Okay, I got you. I'm here. Go ahead, brother.
Just to prove a point, this nigga asked me, when did I turn pale? What in the entire fuck? So when you read Deuteronomy 28 and you read Leviticus 26, it breaks down the fact that certain curses and plagues are going to happen to I believe it was around 2/3 of Israel that died during the siege of Jerusalem. The majority of them died in Jerusalem because plagues were put upon them. And then the Father said, and then there's going to be generational curses, which I will place upon thee, which will pursue thee wherever thee goes. So you need proper context to determine the two. My dear, beloved, hateful Arawak Carib Indian Taino look like he a nigga friend Jose Vega does not know the difference between what occurred in Jerusalem during the siege and what occurred for generation to generation. Let me prove my point right now. Deuteronomy 28:45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee and overtake thee till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yah thy father to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. That means you need discernment to know which curses follow forever, because let me tangibly show this shit. Look at this. All thy trees and fruit of thy land shall the locust consume. $1 million question, audience. Is this a curse that occurred to the land of Jerusalem, do you think? Or do you think this is something that's going to follow the generation forever? Y'all, I ain't even got to answer that. Y'all know this is a curse to Jerusalem because the trees and the fruit of thy land shall the locusts consume. It's not tangible to say that that applies to the curses, which shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder and upon thy seed forever. We can prove that certain things like having an evil eye for your brother, being the lowest of the lowest, borrowing and not lending, all of these things, they've been upon our generation forever. We can prove that. That's tangible. Now, my nigga said mildew. He brought up Deuteronomy 28:21 and told me that his ancestors fit that and mine don't. Look at this shit right here. Man, my nigga, I'm about to, man. So, Yah shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee until he have consumed thee from off the land, whither thou goest to possess. The land. Context with verse 21 and 22 happens in the land. Verse 22, Yah shall smite thee with a consumption, with a fever, with an inflammation, with an extreme burning, with the sword, with a blasting, and with mildew. And they shall pursue thee until thou perish. These plagues will consume you until you die. Where are you going to die at? In your land. So my question to Jose the retard who just ran, show me the mildew being an occurrence from generation to generation. Show me that then. Since you don't understand proper context, the Father says, and these curses shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder upon thy seed forever. That means it's going to continue reoccurring. Your dumbass claimed that the mildew and the consumption and the fever and the burning and the sword and the blasting is going to happen to us from generation to generation. Prove it, nigga. Prove it now. Show me when your ancestors were stricken with mildew generation to generation. Show me now. When's the last time that one of your abuelos, bro, or your forefathers was stricken with mildew? Show me. Show me when they were stricken with consumption. And as a matter of fact, show me the Hebraic word for it. Do you even know what consumption and with the gnashing of teeth even symbolizes? I wish your bitch ass was here right now so I could force you to show me what consumption means.
Angel back.
That's what's up. I'd rather dialogue with Angel, but what I just proved emphatically, and Salak for me saying bitch, but at the same time, words don't, these bastardized words, they don't faze me like that. That's why it don't bother me for that boy to be on some, oh, you a boy shit, because actions speak louder than words. That nigga's mad that his actions can't match mine. So of course you got to say some bastardized English rendition of what the white man called us because you following your forefathers, cuz. I don't even blame you, but I just proved that the mildew is not a generational curse, and this happened whenever y'all plagued our land of Jerusalem. When the be taken off the land. So, hey, that's debunked, bro. Emphatically.
Okay, champ, can I read this for you, champ? I can read this. Hey, champ, can I read this for you, champ?
Hey,
this,
hold on, G. Hold on, I got something to say for you.
No, go ahead, brother. My bad, brother. Go ahead, brother.
I'm just saying for future reference, JJ, you know what I'm saying? Of course, Kariva the shooter. She the main character, but I'm the host tonight. And when JJ pop up on the scene and he want to say something, I'll actually must stop. That's how I run as a host, right? I'll actually must stop because he got something to say. But you have somebody jump in over try to overtalk him at that time, I get pissed off. And of course, Jose Vegas, I don't know how you do it on your platform. It might be muddy. It might be whatever, right? You be trying to prove a point. But not today, not on the lines, did. Not today with me. If JJ was on here all day, however he want to run it, that's cool. But with JJ on here with me, and he come out the blue, he just want to say something, he gonna say it and he gonna keep it pushing. Cause you know, there's just respect for the platform. Cause we're gonna respect the brand Lion did. And that's 2021 shit. I just want to say that. But you go ahead, brother.
I want to read the scripture because, you know, a lot of these Hispanics, you see how so bad they want to be down. But before we was enlightened to who we were, they don't like us. I was raised around Hispanics. I'm from Newark, New Jersey. And everybody from Newark, New Jersey know that the north side of Newark, New Jersey is ran by Hispanics. You know what I mean? Now he want to be so down that he not included. Everybody want to be an Israelite now. I got a scripture, is Isaiah 29, verse 22. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, who redeemed Abraham concerning the host of Jacob. Jacob shall not be ashamed, neither shall his face wax pale. You got these Hispanics pale as hell. That's the scripture right there. How you a Jew? And the Lord said, go ahead, brother.
Now we're gonna get a precept to that because remember Miriam, what you was talking about. Numbers 12, verse 14. And the Lord said unto Moses, because Miriam got stricken with leprosy. The Lord said unto Moses, if her father had but spit in her face, should she not be ashamed? What did you just read in Isaiah 29:22? Jacob shall not now be ashamed, neither shall he face wax pale. When Miriam turned with leprosy, she was pale and she was ashamed. There it is. Israel would never look like a goddamn.
You know what? That was what they don't understand. That was a curse for us to be leprosy, to be a leopard, looking, you know, like an unknown person.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you notice, like when they broke down the Genesis, Jacob and Esau, you notice they had to break down Jacob a complexion because Jacob was normal. Esau came out red, looking like whatever, like a cave beast that he is. And I don't like how. What pissed me off when he said "boy." Boy is a derogatory statement that the white man used to say to black men. Like if you look at the movie Ray Charles movie, when he sat with Quincy Jones said, "Listen, man, let's go take our money out the South because they still consider you as a boy when you're 80 years old." He disrespected the champ, calling him a boy. How you come to this cipher and call us a boy? Did we call you? We ain't call him. Nobody called him a spick. Nobody disrespected this man. He should be disrespected.
He's sitting here in the comments right now crying, my nigga.
I am tired of these heathens. I'm tired of these heathens.
Do you see what he said?
We're gonna get out there. He did that.
Hey, facts. Hey, yo, let's get off that. But hey,
I want to ask a question right quick, right? So what's pale is considered a curse, right? So do you think they try to say that pale is the color of the people today?
Man, we don't comprehend what they were trying to persuade like that. And if folks can really break down what it meant prior to the translation, I'd be interested to hear. But these folks that are taking these modernized terms and running with it and trying to act like they somebody because of these bastardized tongue, that ain't cutting it, bro.
So they're trying to say that
we're a racist group, bro. What racist thing we say?
Cap, I'm trying to get a dialogue with you. So this white to light skinned people, right? He's trying to say based off the pale thing, them are the people today. He's trying to base it on skin color.
He's trying to base it on He's trying to base it on just words. He said mildew. So mildew is what he thinks is a reoccurring curse for some reason. So
that's a fungi.
Yeah, so he's saying
that's a fungi element.
I thought trying to pale the leprosy is a disease.
It is.
But look at this,
they don't have the disease. People die from it. They continue
but whenever you look in context, though. But if you look at proper context, he brought up Deuteronomy 28:21. You got to use proper context. Proper context is that was a plague that occurred in Jerusalem, and I can tangibly prove it because he's not mildew right now, or his idea of what mildew is. Why aren't you? Why isn't your son, your daughter that way? Why isn't your dad that way? Why ain't your granddad that way? And if they are, prove me wrong right now. And I just proved you don't know how to fucking use the scriptures. Why? Because they don't apply to you, cuz. They don't. Jeremiah can come on here too.
No sense to me. I just want to say that was
Jeremiah can come on here too, bro. It don't matter. Whoever want to come on here, hey,
make it make sense to me. That's all I'm saying. Make it make sense.
None of it makes sense. But what we won't stand for is people like Jose. He just put a really black eye on the Hispanic community. If you expect anybody to really give a fuck about what you got to say, I would pray that any Hispanic that does care about the Bible and they heard how you just talked and then you try to direct them to your channel, them niggas gonna see through your shit, bro. The only people on your channel are racists. Birds of a feather flock together. That's why y'all got a little tiny ass audience, cuz. That's why we are waking up worldwide. That's why we're here right now, a panel full of us. And y'all are in the comments doing this. And when you show up, you talk and scream, you degrade, and then you fucking run and tuck your tail. Nigga, you're not us, bruh. Our forefathers ain't get down like that.
Yeah, shout out to Angel, man. Angel was respectful to me, man.
Yeah,
so he don't represent his type.
And we could run that back. But for them saying we racist, somebody show us what we just said racist within this last dialogue. Show me. Show me.
But you know what, champ? We always racist when we stick up for our own kind. But when everybody else do what they do, there's no racist.
And he's saying that somebody called him a wetback, bro. But that somebody that called him a wetback, hey, look, that somebody that called him that is not on this fucking panel. So he's on some crybaby gossip ass shit. That's some gossip ass nigga shit, bro.
Hey, Ted, somebody told me I was a Freemason. I'm a poor black man. I ain't rich.
Bro, they hate us. They hate us,
I'm
G.
a Freemason.
They hate us, G.
She's a spick, too. Look at her. Look at the picture. Now I'm gonna say it. I don't mean to say it, but
you ain't gotta go that far with it. But let the scriptures beat their ass. You ain't gotta go.
Nah, bro, we damn sure ain't gotta go that. Well, I don't go that far. If you want to say that shit, fam, you got to deal with whatever comes with it. Now, I'm not saying that there's no punishment for saying that, nigga, like, because these terms are modernized. But on the cool, I don't pass hate. I don't preach hate. I I pass truth. So I damn sure don't agree with calling nobody no spit family, not at all. And you don't want them to turn around and call us no bullshit either, fam. So it's straight like
no,
that.
you're right, because at the end of the day, like the Lord said, we the bywords. You know what I mean? We get to call these names, and at the end of the day, I'm not sure if Jose, he from GMS. I'm not sure. I don't know the guy. I'm asking a question. Is he from GMS?
No, I don't think so. He's just a random racist, jealous heathen. That's all.
Okay. All right. Because they don't understand that, like, they are, like the Lord said, that's the bastard seed with the, they a bastard seed, whether how they like it or not. And I feel as though we have to, we got to tell the truth. We shouldn't be muted or feel some type of way how they feel. We've been in this shit for 500 years, 400 years. Now we speaking right now. Now everybody get offended, but we could go out and get killed by police officers and all this other kind of stuff. If I went to a Hispanic store the other day, brother, they didn't want to let me. I've been supporting them for years, right? Because that's the store that they, I said, can I get 25% off? No. But a whole Hispanic could go into to get a whole meat plan for free and pay him at the end of the month. I don't listen, man. Listen, I'm in the north. I was raised around Hispanics. I know what time it is. They can't tell me nothing.
Hey, I don't know why he's on our platform, but if he's gonna be back on, then he's gonna
stop running.
He's gonna agree to a time frame, and you're not gonna talk over it.
I just want to address what you've been saying, right? Because the host.
No, hold on. No. You don't come back on here and start ranting. You don't come back on here and start ranting.
I don't know who the host is.
Come on here and start ranting. I answered you.
YaHaWaH has said racist shit to us, and you guys are playing the victim card.
I think I told you built like a fucking chalupa, and I'll say it again. I'll say it again.
Chalupa, Taco Bell, chalupa. You weren't saying that.
You started it.
You weren't saying that, Aaron.
I told you what you built like, and I stand by it. I told you what the fuck you built like with your bad body looking ass, and I stand by it. So if you want to come on here and get clowned again, nigga, get clowned again. But if you want to biblically dialogue, then biblically, all we see is tears coming out your face, bro. Keep it a beam. Nobody really cares about the petty.
Yeah, I put him out. So.
Oh, okay.
And he came on here to cry. He's a clown. He's a clown, man. Hey, champ, keep doing what you're doing, brother. Keep doing, because at the end of the day, when you read the book in Isaiah, talk about Africa, but these bats don't got that shit on the chart. They bullshit chart.
Right.
Hey,
hold on.
Flagging around.
Thanks, babe. Hey, babe. So we just had a debate on the name and shit like that, all that good stuff. I told that nigga Jose, because he be clowning talking shit. I told that nigga he built like a fucking chalupa. Is that racist? She fucking Venezuelan. And if they're calling me racist, he called me all type of boy, dog, and everything. Nigga, I told him his bad body built like a fucking chalupa. And I think I said a soggy chalupa. Nigga, so don't be mad at me. Nigga.
Right.
Hey, champ, you a man of the Lord, and that's what comes to the territory. That's what comes with territory.
And if you're gonna throw rocks and be openly racist, how dare you have the audacity to cry, nigga? Like, if someone really says some crazy shit to you, how could you even say something? You feel me? If I went outside and slapped somebody and they slapped the shit out of me and I went home and tried to cry, nigga, they would go tell me to go outside and handle it. Nigga, I started that shit. He come over here throwing little rocks and get mad that we rain bricks. We supposed to be talking about the name of Yah, and we had a beautiful conversation. Now he wants to come and be racist. That's not going down.
Exactly. This is a black platform.
We can figure out.
They respect us regardless. Because like the Lord said, brother, we not asking. We taking this kingdom. It's not no asking. Not asking. This is us. And I'm a rebel for real. Rebel for real. This is us, bro. The Lord said we not asking nothing. We taking this kingdom. We was fishers of men. Now we becoming hunters. And they don't like that. They don't
and
like
that's
that
what I say about proper context. And I say that about proper context because there's some people that are confused and say that we're going to be following idols and following all the nations. And I agree with that, but use proper context. We're in the end times. We're at the end of our captivity. So there's no scripture that say that we're going to continue following the nations in the end times. It says the opposite. We're going to lead and be a light. So for all these cats that sit here trying to act like they fall into the line of it because they copy us, nigga, that's just not even biblical or biblical context. But going back to the context, man. Hey, going back to the context.
Go ahead and teach, brother. Brother, teach us topic. I'm gonna mute my phone.
Hey, hey, man, I ain't got too much more to say, but I'm just gonna run back through what I was saying. He came on here saying that he showed that there was a W in there. There was a lot of confusion going on, but the main thesis of this debate, well, they didn't know my end, but my end was to prove that we were even supposed to know the creator's name. And they didn't know that I was coming like that because they know that I call on YaHaWaH or on YaHaWaH. Salak, I almost said the other name. But that doesn't mean that's what I believe his personal name is. I never once said that. And I have the understanding that he gave us descriptive names to let us know. He even let different tribes know different names sometimes. And maybe that identity was more applicable for what they was going to be going through in the future or the near future. So he was doing that. And that's why when we start with Torah and with Tanakh and we build a biblical foundation, we don't start being confused by wows and vowels and vowels and AEIOUs. I'm just doing that to just help people to understand the basics so that you're not being misled by these translators and transliterators. But what he came on here doing was causing stupid confusion. If we had anybody that was brand new to this, that listened to that rant, and if I sat back and was like, all right, so tell me what you know about the preserved name of the Father, they would be more confused, man, especially when you use shit like Pinterest. You feel me? So there was no points proven. There was just animosity. There was hate. With the first dialogue with Angel, we got to a lot of things, but I think my boy's main premise is that he wants to see actual scrolls that say YHUH or see the alphabets that translate into YHUH. But I'm already showing you how, first off, that would be that's directly going against what he said he would do for us. He gave us our parameters. He gave us our boundaries, and he said that he will give us. And he even said in Exodus 3, he said, I am that I am. He said, tell the Pharaoh and tell them that I am sent you. Is that a name or is that a descriptive title? It's a descriptive title. And I believe that the next verse carries on saying, and this you will know me for, from generation unto generation. So for these people to say his name means jealousy, I don't see that. I can see where his name can mean a lot of things, strong hand, power, salvation. I could see where it can mean it means I'm with you and I will always be with you, and that he can reveal himself. There's certain things I could see in his descriptive name, but what I do not see is a cut and dry, tangible personal name for our creator, because first and foremost, none of the linguists, the historians, or none of them are even on the same damn page. None of them are on the same page. So we sitting here arguing about which linguists we prefer, and that's bullshit, bruh. I won't argue like that, because then I gotta pick one dude that I'm riding with. And your boy Angel already came up here, and at least he keep it a buck. He said he riding with Quana, whose name translates to jealous God. And Quana's real name is Ronald. And that nigga ain't even got nothing to do with no Hebraic or Semitic ancestry. So he's fought. Hey, man, and I ain't even knocking Quana's hustle, because to be honest, he ain't even been barking or even been asking for no smoke as of late. He been straight chilling because he know he did his damage, bro. He know that he did his damage. He know that he infiltrated. And now he got some little lost sheep like Jose trying to come in and help out his little master, who has taught these niggas that God's name is jealous, which means y'all serve Quana, bruh. Like, cut and dry. You come here talking about some God's name is jealous. Show me jealous in the scrolls. Nigga, I could show you jealous on Facebook, and that shit say Quana. And I don't follow that shit, bro. And like I said, until one of y'all can come and show me that the Father is going to give us his name and wants us to know his name right now, then we'll discuss it. But from what I see in Zephaniah and in Isaiah, And even
exactly
in Exodus 6, he didn't even give our ancestors his name. He gave them an identifying name in which they can call on and in which he would respond. It's like me saying father to my children. That's not my name, though. And will I even allow them to call me by my name? No. So that should give you an ideology of our father, since we are his sons and his daughters. Why would he not feel the same way? He gave us exactly, he built us in his image. You don't think that we gonna have that too? Who here done raised a kid that is your biological child that's calling you by your first name, man? Y'all know that ain't happening. So what I'm saying is, my premise is, until Torah or Tanakh says that his name was meant to be revealed in this time, then I'm not searching for it. But what he did say is that he's going to reveal his name to us. He's going to reveal a set apart tongue unto us, and that he is going to restore everything that we lost. That's what I'm waiting for. Then we can discuss it, but it ain't going to be no discussion then.
Yeah. Now you're right, brother, because like Deuteronomy 29:29 says the secret things belong to the Lord, and it was revealed to us. Okay, there you go. Go ahead.
We don't deserve that. Do we? And what if one of us, what if just one of us knew the actual name of the Father? Nigga, we are humans. We have emotions. We have blood. We have pulses. We are nothing else. We would take that name and be like, yep, I'm that nigga now. And that's why you have sacred name cults. That's why you have Quanas. That's why you have dudes trying to come on here and prove to me this European said Vav, this nigga said Wall. That's what happens when you don't follow Torah and follow the laws of the Father. You come on here looking fucking slap stupid. You come on here looking slap stupid, and you will have no premise. And I can spar with people speaking about these lexicons, speaking about the linguists. I can spar with you, trust me. But at the end of the day, if you can't show me in Torah that we're commanded to know the name of the Father, then you got other things that are more important that you need to be figuring out right now. And that's my take.
Oh, snap,
you right.
Oh, snap, Chip. Oh, snap. You going in, bro. I don't want everybody to know the champ is going in. He in form. He in rare form. And I'm listening, G. And I'm getting it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm getting it.
It's easy to soak up, fam, ain't it? It's easy to soak up. And I'm not confusing y'all.
Yeah. And that's what I like. You don't try to overdo it. You don't try to big word salad me. You're not doing none of that. I get it. And I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I appreciate you as the champ, man. You ain't on the extra shit. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what, brother? They like the Lord said, they use swelling words and try to sound so wise and all this. But at the end of the day, we know the race not to the swift. You can know as much knowledge as you think you know.
Exactly.
Race not to the swift at all.
I'm just saying, anybody that's a good teacher, one thing I noticed, they're not gonna use no technical words. Like I'm just saying, you go to the doctor. The doctor ain't gonna try to hit you with they scientific words. They're gonna hit you with the layman words that you can understand.
These dudes, like the Lord, like these dudes got endless genealogies, bro. Yeah. Endless genealogies. That's what these people
and their
are,
language is preserved, bro. So that's something I'm gonna put out there. Whenever it comes to language, we killed it right there. I'm speaking with Hispanics that are jealous because they want to act like this is their language. Actually, your language is preserved, and it's called Quiche and Nahuatl or Nahuatl or something like that. It's fucking preserved, bro. And it's not even a Semitic language. There's not one certified linguist in this world that says that the indigenous tongues of the Americas, Quiche and Nahuatl, none says they're Semitic, Hebraic, Syrian, or none of that shit. So they're living a fantasy, and it's getting debunked daily. And they're sitting here. Yeah.
Other thing I want to say, do you think that, all this fuss, right, with the Hispanics and the, I'm going to say blacks, right, lack of better terms, right?
Yeah.
On both sides. You think this will ever become to the point that it become a debate, or you think both sides or one side, right, are just trying to muddy it up, right? So it won't ever be a debate. You just be fussing going on.
Yeah, facts. And we've had debates, bro, and we've had judging panels where folks done, fell asleep and things of that nature. Things have worked in other people's favor, but we can't sit here and keep knocking it. But when it comes to the debates and when it comes to the true questions, they can't answer them. They
shout out to
cannot answer the true questions.
Shout out to Jeremiah. in the chat, man. They got a back and forth rival. And I call Jeremiah co-number 1 contender. Because once your scribe and the champ get into it, then after that he gonna be the number 1 contender anyway. So yeah, that's why shout out to Jeremiah. You know what I'm saying? Him and the champ, they got a love-hate relationship, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, but I just wanted to send shouts out to him. He a part of the Lion did.
Yeah, of course, man. Everything good, bro.
Oh, listen, yeah. I appreciate this combo. It's keeping me in the spirit. It's sharpening my sword. That's why I'm so excited right now. Champ, you did your job, brother. I don't care what nobody say. You feel what I'm saying, brother?
Well, at the end of the day, folks gonna be able to go and read them scriptures, man. And they out there. And y'all seen, you know, we've invited everybody on the panel. Come and show us a rebuttal for all of these scriptures that are being pulled out, proving that we don't deserve to know his name. We don't deserve to know his name. And if you can't humble yourself and accept that, my nigga, this ain't the walk for you. This is not the, if you want to know everything because someone gave you the answers, go follow science, go follow, and that ain't no shot at science, but all science, you got me bent to fully believe in it. So with this walk, we don't rock like that. We show and prove, man. This is tangible. And if you can't show and prove that the name is meant for our people to know, and if I can show and prove that even our ancestors did not know his name, what premise you even have there? Now everything that you're showing me looks like you just dick riding some European scholars, to be honest. That's just being straight honest. I'm not even trying to be foul-mouthed or nothing like that, man. It's being straight honest. And he's sitting here talking about some, I'm not a linguist, and he's saying that I'm not a teacher. I'm not, bro. I'm not a linguist, nor am I a teacher.
Brother, I'm gonna tell you right now. Champ, you are a teacher, brother. I'm learning right now. So at the end of the day, we got to get past offending people. We've been offended for 400 years, bro.
And that's why that shit don't hurt us, bro. And they think, look at this, family. They think that hurts us whenever we've been through everything at the hands of our oppressors that drug us here and drug us through the mud. And we see them struggling sometimes right along with us. So whenever they turn around and try to act that way towards it, that shit don't hit, bro, because we know, you know, what's going on, especially culturally. If you look at the Hispanic culture now, that shit's really shifting towards ours, bro. Like the majority of young cultures are assimilating towards ours. Naturally, there's going to be disdain. I'm sure Jose has young children, and he sees the influence that we have on their life. That shit drive that boy bozo. It drive him crazy.
Exactly.
And
like the Lord said, brother, we just saw the earth. We just saw the earth. We the flavor.
I do believe
everybody gonna follow suit,
bro. I do believe that we are damn sure that we are about to lead the way out of here. Like, I'm past all that trying to prove that we the people and all that shit, bro. Our character, our confidence, our stride in the midst of this economic and historic collapse speaks volumes. We're not worried. We ain't been here, and because of our curses, we're Baraked or a Baruch. And that just translates to blessed. Because of these curses, we didn't own everything. So we don't have businesses shutting down. We aren't going bankrupt or grabbing our shit or losing all kind of cash in the stock market, because to be honest, we weren't even supposed to have a hand in this shit. We weren't supposed to be all involved in their politics and in their holidays and in their sales and in their businesses and in their revenues and in their communities. You feel me? And if you are heavily invested, so many people are historically taking a hit. Statistics do not lie. Folks are pulling out. Folks need assistance. Folks that have been financially straight for 400 years and plus are now feeling the restraint of y'all on their neck, and they don't know what to do. And we over here breathing, dancing, singing, rapping, hooping, and laughing in the midst of it. And only us, man. And folks, when they open up their eyes, bro, it's gonna be too late. G, I'm telling y'all, this gonna be too late. We are the only
right.
people. We are the only people that were stricken without heritage. But that was our curse, and now that's going to be our Barak. That's going to be our Barak now, not having that heritage because we didn't have a chance to piece together something that's about to be toppled. Y'all said he's about to judge these nations. Why would I build up in this country that's about to be judged? Tell me that. Why would
Exactly.
if I know what the Father's saying, and if I know he speaks about our land and us repatriarching back to our land in due time, and he even gives us an actual time frame. If I know that, why would I put my trust in Uncle Sam and in America and in their business and in their stocks and go full-fledged in their shit? Now, I'm not mad at none of my ox that do it, man, but we know how to hustle. Have a balance. Have your hand in both. Have you some bread that's in an account. Have you some bread that's stacked up in a safe. Yeah. Have your hands in everything, bro, because shit is looking really, really, really unstable right now. And we still smiling, bro. Mm-hmm. And we still debating. And we still passing knowledge, cuz.
Exactly, because at the end of the day, like the Lord said, we can't be ignorant to Satan devices. Like this right here, the internet is beautiful. What you're doing right now is beautiful,
and that's why
I mean we need to use certain things.
And I'm not trying to say that I'm not no teacher, bro, but everybody can be a teacher. The word teacher does not mean that you are in a superior role, bro. Children can teach, bro. Animals can teach, bro. Nature can teach, bro. We just are so ignorant we don't want to listen. So I know that about my people first and foremost, and all people, most people, and we were a people that were punished for a certain amount of time. I'm not somebody that's sitting here crying that we're cursed now, man. I shake that off me because we served our punishment, which I believe and not believe. I've debated and proved is found in Genesis 15, 13 through 14. That was our covenant, and that's what we were promised to endure in this land. 400 years up, bro. And history, the economy, the stocks, everything's changing so drastically. So it's nothing but up from here. So now we know. Now we have this understanding. We're not a cursed people, and we shouldn't be mentally or spiritually anymore. Look at us. Look at us rising. Look at the entire world listening. Trying to even act like they care just because it's a popular thing. That's not because they moving, it's because our Father moving. And when this shit get judged, those that are siding with these oppressors so bad, family, you gonna fall with them. He said that 1,000 gonna fall at your left side, 10,000 at your right side. Is y'all niggas gonna be one of them? Because I'm gonna be walking out of here. That's on me.
Hey, bro, Champ, check this out. Brother YaHaWaH, you had something to say? I see you are muted.
Oh no, I don't want to interrupt. This is Aaron's moment right now. So
Aaron going in. You are muted. You got something to say because this is a open panel now. Yeah. The chapter did his dirt. He did his dirt. And we can let others speak now. He did his dirt. And I'm convinced he the champ. I'm convinced he the champ. That's what I'm convinced.
Yeah, for sure. All day. Yeah, I mean, he brings.
You know what I like? I like the champ's humbleness. You know what I mean? And that's what the scriptures say. Like when he say, don't look at me as like a divine type of teacher. And a lot of these congregations talk about they got the number one truth, they King David's loins and all this other stuff. When the Lord said that whoever you were in a past life is no remembrance. You can read the Apocrypha. These guys talking about they Paul, David, King, and blah, 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 all this stuff. What are you talking about? Read the scripture. But these men they love power. That's why I call all these One West guys, they like the Christian church. They got, they Christians to me.
Yeah.
YaHaWaH go in. I'm sorry for butchering your name, bro.
Oh no, you good. Everybody do it. It's fine. I don't even be tripping. Yeah, like the brother Jason. Yeah, I was gonna piggyback on what the brother Jason Brooks said. Like these dudes in these camps, a lot of these dudes, before this truth came out, they was probably dudes who weren't getting no recognition. When this truth come out and you start speaking the word of this Bible, a lot of other things come with it that the Father gonna test you with. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's fame, money, recognition from females, etc. So what these brothers have done is built an entire lie on the background of their chart. Now they're getting PayPal, Cash App, Zoom money, and you done already told that lie and you built an entire congregation of, heathens and niggas alike, and for you to go back and say, you know what, I fucked up, I lied. You also have to acknowledge that the Bible said when a false prophet is found to be a liar, you're not supposed to listen to him again. But see, they lie on the fact that they're getting all this money coming in to sway their judgment on how they're supposed to really move in this walk. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
So
bro.
yeah.
Hey,
So
Yahweh, you seen it and how sad it is. And to be honest, that's why I don't want no YouTube, no Facebook, no none of that. I know that I don't want no following like that. All I want is people to follow the scriptures, but I also know I'm a human. So I could see where cats might have started this shit off in the right way and humbly, but they allowed the views and the likes and all that to get to them. That can possibly happen to anybody, bro. That's why I prefer to stay in this lane.
Exactly.
I want to debate.
The Father gonna test you.
Period, bro. He's gonna test you, G. And the dope thing about this debate platform is niggas test me. I get tested more than damn near everybody, especially since I'm here now. And especially whenever I first got here, nigga, the back chat was crazy, bro. It was niggas on my head, and I was loving it, to be honest, because if we gonna go through what we gonna go through, bro, if we gonna get tested to be shown approved, I love getting tested now. I want to be confident in knowing what we're about to endure. Folks think I'm crazy, bro, but folks thought I was crazy 2 years ago whenever I was saying that the 400 years is about up and everything's going to change. And now that I'm saying, get ready for some physical warfare, for some shit that you thought that only these Hollywood cats knew about. Nah, bro, I'm asking y'all to get ready. I'm asking my people. And for those that
you're
care
supposed
about
to pray for the test.
Facts, bro.
Yeah, because that's how you know the Father. He said he loved those who he chastised. Exactly. And you're supposed to pray for chastisement. I pray for it sometimes.
Yeah, I want to ask you another question.
And you're absolutely right, brother. Because at the end of the day, like the Lord say, He chastises who He loveth, and like at the end of the day, a lot of these congregations are trying to get their ice water in this captivity. And, they're looking for other men to save them. Like the Lord said in Deuteronomy 28, the slavery. No man shall buy you out this captivity. Only the Lord can save us. So I don't care how many Negroes try to rise up like ISUPK. Oh, we could have heaven on earth like the Nation of Islam and all this BS. Who want heaven in the land of our captivity? The Lord said He's going to destroy this place and redeem the people, the elect, in the 1/3.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
That's
So
why I don't be trying to... And that's why I don't be trying to argue like that. Huh?
Can I ask you a question right quick?
Yeah, of course, family. It's open panel. Hey, and if anybody wants to jump on the panel, it's an open panel, man.
Yeah. I want to ask a question. So, is you willing to debate somebody on the legitimacy of the 12 tribe chart?
I mean, that's old news, bro. But if someone's serious about it, especially if they have some new information, I'll examine it and shit, bro. I'll spar with anybody.
Yeah, I'm just saying because I haven't heard everybody run for debate.
Like, nah, bro, that's dead. That's
but
that's
you have all these camps out here. You have all these camps out here who still pushing it. That's why it's never dead.
Bro, that's it.
No, but the thing is, brother, not to cut you off, champ. The thing is, you gotta understand, brother. What's it, Ratchet?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Okay, the whole thing you gotta understand, brother, is that everybody's serving a purpose. You know what I mean? And the Lord said that He make people believe in lies. So you gotta understand, like, it's going to keep coming out. But at the end of the day, like the brother,
like the champ said, debate platform. This is a debate platform. That's what I'm going at it. Like, it's somebody.
I get you.
Yeah.
I understand, my brother, because at the end of the day, brother, truth gonna reign regardless. Nobody can stop it, and you're gonna have a lot of people coming with, like the Lord said, beware of false prophets and endless genealogies, because you're gonna have this, and that's like y'all was talking about. That's part of the test. You know what I mean? That's part of our test and faith. That's why you get, the Christian church say, "Oh, I'm saved by the blood of Jesus." The scriptures say in Matthew, you ain't saved until you endure to the end of time. So we all speaking right now, but like Paul said, we could all be castaways tomorrow. We could go back being 2/3 and all that. That's why it's all about humbleness. and things like that. Like that's why I respect the champ, because he said, you know what? Don't look at me like that. The brother is doing what the scriptures told him to do. Be humble. And because remember, the Lord took power from men, because back in the day, he gave men the power to heal and do this, and men started getting proud-hearted. And people started to worship man, then they worship the Lord.
And we humans, bro, and he allowed that. He said he create good and he create evil. He gave us the traits to follow a man if we want to. If we don't want to serve him, he like, don't, bro, then go ahead. And I know you personally, and me personally, and the majority of us brothers personally, you ain't trying to have no halfway wife. Like shit, bro, even if she's bad as hell, if you think she's like somewhat into you but doing her own thing, regardless, you're gonna eventually cut her loose, bro, because you don't want no halfway ass shit like that, bro. So you might even test her, bro. Like you dead ass might even test her, especially if y'all knew, and if you who could tell she green. Shit, bro, you gonna do something to just test her and see if she really like that, and you gonna just eventually let her go and probably not get too close to her, because that's a defense that we have. Well, shit, that I know that I've instilled in me, because I ain't about to get close to nobody that's on some bullshit or that's for the streets. So whenever it comes to this too, bro, I mean, he allowed us, he gave us that trait, he created us, he gave us the trait where, hey man, if you see some man that got the words, that think he knows everything, bro, then he created us to, hey man, you have the intelligence and the choice to follow him or not, or to follow what you believe is correct, that you can stand by, that is tested time and time again. That's why I'm still here. I test things time and time again. I talk about what matters for our people, especially us so-called black people. We know that we have a conundrum with our ethnicity and heritage. That's why I'm here, because I believe Torah is it proves all, man. And it's not just proving all, this is tangible. Let me repeat that. Torah, the scrolls of Torah. Now, I'm not idolizing the modern day Bible, the 66 books. I'm not idolizing even the ancestral scrolls that comprise Torah. What I am following is the words in the message, because they're living. They're living almost like our ancient language. Every word meant something. They had deep meaning, and you can tangibly experience this. So with this life, what Torah said was going to happen, man, y'all, that's why there's this so-called COVID. That's why there's been shutdowns. That's why you've had to wear masks. And there's been all kind of, bro, there's been all kind of shit happening. Like, I don't even know where to begin nor end. So many black people are dying. Do y'all think that's organic? They claim that we're 12 to 13% of this nation. So what does that make our actors, rappers, and our athletes? Probably like 1% of this nation. Why the fuck they always dying, bro? There's sacrifices going on because it is a holy and a prophetic time right now. Y'all niggas just do this, bro. Start looking up. Use your spiritual eyes. Start looking up and see if the Shamayans in the heavens even look the same to you. Y'all ain't seeing what some of us are seeing, man. Things are about to change, whether if you ready or you not. They getting us comfortable. Y'all niggas go home. And I'm not saying y'all personally, but we go home, have our Netflix, have our beer, got our weed, our girls, got the comforts of this bullshit ass country in the midst of the most prophetic time, and we kicking back, trying to get our little state assistant, our loans, and they throwing it to us, man. We know ain't shit free. We know shit ain't sweet right now. There ain't no free healthcare. There ain't no free school lunches, but they giving us free money, family, and y'all niggas sitting back buying cars and J's and some more shit. Why don't y'all buy something to supply yourself and your family? Did y'all not read the words of Torah? Did y'all not heed the warning of our Father? He said he would put us here. He put us here. He said that he would put his spirit in us in these end days to even think on his name and things like this. We're doing it to a T. He said that judgment will come to this nation at the end of 400 years in March of 2020. And mind you, the spring brings in biblical years the way the Creator made it. When spring started, the 400 years ended, COVID pandemic started, especially in my state. And I coach basketball like for the last 4 years. Man, I ain't even got to coach for 2 years. What if I made that my profession? I was about to make that my profession, to just train children and to run the damn camps that I was doing. That was about to be my profession. Now I can't even get no gyms. Now I can't get no sponsors. And even if you're in construction, plywood going up, paint going up, taxes going up, gas going up. And if y'all niggas want to sit back and think shit's sweet because Fauci told you and Biden told y'all, I pray that y'all come home and realize the Father said it, the Father meant it, the Father is doing it. That's why I'm here. That's why no one will be able to speak, not against me, because I don't come bringing my opinion. I don't come bringing Pinterest. I don't come bringing words that Torah or didn't say. I come bringing the truth every single time. And whenever I'm wrong, even if I'm corrected by my brother, I know how to accept that shit. I know what being wrong feels like. I know reading, finding a dead end. I know what it feels like to see that I'm wrong. And then some of y'all need to understand how to accept after that. It's okay to grow, man. It's okay to grow.
Yeah.
Hey, Chap,
But you know what, brother? Like the Lord said, they drinking from that.
Hold on, brother. Let me speak real quick. Sister Kareem, where you at? Cause Chap, I'm gonna let you rock out. Let this be your show, cause I got to leave up off here. I'm trying to let Kareem know for the leave.
Hey, I got 5 more minutes, Arkin, and I'm off too, man. So
yeah.
Man, I appreciate
but
you,
you've been rocking out, and I enjoyed this show.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed brother Jason on here and brother Yaveen. I appreciate y'all, brother. And I've been rocking out with y'all, man. And I'm just gonna let her know that I'm leaving up off here, so she can go to do what she got to do herself. Like if I'm being the backup moderator and host. But peace out to y'all, brothers, man. And Champ, you heard Champ?
Yes,
they got to deal with you. They got to deal with you. What they gonna do, Champ? What they gonna do?
Man, I don't
That's
even
all I'm gonna say.
Hey, Champ, listen, brother. You already know. Like I said, I'm a rebel. I got your back, brother. We about to get this shit shaking.
Man, all I've been is a rebel since I came in this truth, bro. I started off a straight
every black.
Yeah. Everybody be trying to clown folks like us, bro. But you know what, man? If you could stand for something, you ain't gonna fall for anything. I feel what Malcolm X said, bro. I live my life by that, my nigga. If I can't answer that shit, I'm not gonna turn around and tell my wife and my children a damn lie, because I'm gonna get judged for that, bro. So I want to live the truth daily. That's my goal. That's my prerogative, fam.
I wanted to add on because, like you said, like before, like these people are drinking from that golden cup, that poison. You know what I mean? Our people drinking from. That's why they fall victim to this. Like you said, the garbage of taking the vaccine, getting encouraged by some of the Esau and things like that. So
My
it's
nigga,
like, you know,
what the hell going on, bruh? Niggas, bruh. Genesis 15:13.
I don't mean to cut you off. I don't mean to cut you off. I work at a nursing home.
No, it's not you
and
only dressing. It's the point you just said, because the vaccines, bro. Whenever people sit here and try to act like they don't see what's going on, they say some dumb shit like, "What done happened since 2020? It's just a pandemic." First off, my nigga, I was raised in Georgia. I went to school for the majority of my schooling in Southwest Georgia. I got the opportunity to go travel overseas and go and get that schooling over there. I think that it really helped me to understand world and reality. But all I'm saying is, in Georgia, you're not required to take world history. You are required to take Georgia State history. So in Georgia State history, in my class, we learned about the Georgia Guidestones. The Georgia Guidestones is very familiar. A lot of people know about this. It's a real damn thing. And it is just their 10 commandments, or their commandments. And it's a well-known ideology between the elite that they want to do what? They want to depopulate, but they have a number. They say numbers don't lie on the Georgia Guidestones, and in all of these cults that these Rosicrucians and these Masonics and all these Jesuits follow, bro, they have a number. Their number is 2/3 of the earth. They want 70% gone. Now you turn around and tell me, what the fuck did Fauci and what did Biden say that they want the percentage to be at with this nation? 2/3. They sitting here doing they are creating this genocide, and niggas is going along with it because they want to follow them. So whenever people tell me that ain't shit changed after the 400 years, my answer would be, then tell me why almost 70% of this nation has a vaccine in them for the first time in American history. This is the first time in history that this percentage of people have been vaccinated with some shit they don't even know what the fuck is in it. Now, the shit might benefit them. Maybe these niggas that got double vaccinations go and turn into goddamn Captain America, bro, and we gonna miss out. But my thing is, even if that happens, that's still historic. That's still history. That still proves that this prophecy, that this timeline was hitting on something. Now we know that that's not gonna happen. We know that's not gonna happen, though. But what I'm saying is that, and people in the Thomas family, And I'm gonna try to equip you and all my ox, because people gonna try to sit here and say, well, the 400 years is up and y'all niggas still in America. I urge you to reread the prophecy, which I'm not gonna pull up because I could get lost into it. But what I'm saying is that Genesis 15, 13 through 14 emphatically stated that we would spend 400 years not sojourning, not living, not just chilling. It said we would spend 400 years being enslaved and mistreated in a land we don't know. And then it said after.
Exactly.
And I promise you, the word after is in there like twice. It says, after the 400 years, that nation that you serve, I will judge. That's the first thing. So if we can tangibly get to the 400 years like we've been, there is a law and a decree in the Congress that is called HR 1242. It signifies the fact that we've been here for 400 years. So we have legal documentation to back it. We have the prophecy to back it. We have the history of how long we've been here to back it. And Torah law dictates multiple witnesses to establish a matter of fact. Not one nation out here has one witness to co-witness with Genesis 15, 13 through 14. This is organically our movement, our prophecy. Our Father is literally moving on our behalf, and we sitting here debating on things that we don't need to. So if anyone comes at y'all and says, well, 400 years debunked, y'all still here, revert them back to the prophecy where it says after 400 years this nation will get judged, and then show them the beginning of this judgment, and then show them how things historically, economically, scholastically changed. I'm talking about when's the last time that y'all had y'all kids at home from school and they stuck a damn laptop inside of everybody's home? When the hell that happened historically? When the hell has sports stopped the way it stopped? When has the stock market crashed in that fashion and stayed closed for that long? Broadway.
Everybody wearing masks and shit.
Everybody wearing masks, bro. And now the vaccinations. And now they are on par to get 70%, that magical 2/3, 70%, like the Georgia Guidestone says. And y'all want to act like this is another day, another walk in the park. Y'all can plug y'all ears and y'all can believe what y'all want to believe, man. But realistically, for those that are ready to wake up, for those that are using your money, how long y'all gonna have YouTube, man? Be honest with me. How long are we gonna have laptops? Are we gonna have Wi-Fi? They could shut this shit down at the drop of an eye. They're already forecasting EMPs and all kind of bullshit. Who knows what they want to do to us, but they got a very, very drastic plan. What happens if YouTube gets shut down right now and you didn't have the opportunity to at least go and watch how to build a damn fire to keep you and your family warm out this bitch? What if you didn't even buy a spare battery for your car just in case? Or if you spent your little money and you went out and bought out on some bullshit restaurant, but you could have just spent $20 on some water that could have at least lasted your family. What happens if they turn your faucets off, man? What happens? Exactly. Do you have water in your house to last? Or will you be going to the nearest FEMA camp seeking assistance? Let me know.
And you know what happened, brother? In Flint, Michigan, was the Lord showing us, because remember, their water was done. And it's oceans drying up right now, as the Bible, as the prophecy says. So we live in the last days at the end of the day, and like I said, everybody drinking from that golden cup of Babylon. Everybody drunk and like the
niggas drunk,
right? So at the end of the day, like I want to say, because when I was at my job a week ago, I took a vacation, but a week ago, brother, they was sending people. I work in a nursing home. I'm a maintenance man in a nursing home. They sent people to tell us to try to convince us to take the vaccine, but it was enough strong black people to rebuttal against what they were saying. We made them walk out. Man. They want to come and try to bring us food and donuts, to pamp us up. You know me, I was in this. They wanted me to go. They said we gotta get Jason out of here. This man ain't crazy,
sweet, bro. We ain't suckers, at the end of the day. Hey, I'm in Washington State, bro. So weed legal out here. There's this shit called joints for jabs, nigga. I kid you not, bro. There's signs out here talking about you can go and get free joints if you get this jab, nigga. I go and I stop at Walgreens. I stop at the CVS. I stop at the Walmart. Them niggas wouldn't give me a free cup of water if I wanted, but they got signs for free vaccines, bro. Do y'all remember the damn 2020 census? And how bad they was flagging niggas down? They literally sent me so much mail that they ended up telling me that they gonna send somebody to my damn house to come and count how many people in my household if I don't respond. Y'all think that shit was not set up? 2020 census was the strongest census and the most mandatory census because they want to know where you at. They put your children at home, and they dead ass put a recording and a listening device in everybody's household. Who thought of it like that? How many of y'all picked up your laptop right where you can see your whole house, and y'all was just handling y'all business. And even if you thought that bitch was off, did you not still have a government issued laptop in your house? Y'all niggas, bro, we are not green. We are not green, bro. We weren't born yesterday.
Yeah.
If y'all ain't seeing red flags right now, then you might deserve to be here with your oppressor. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, like what did Jamie Foxx tell Samuel and what was that? The Django? He said, "You stay in Candyland. You belong here."
Bruh,
and that's why a lot of 2/3 are going to die here.
Bruh, it's no love lost, because at the end of the day, bruh, things about to be handled. I ain't gonna be able to motherfucking cry about it. Like I ain't gonna look back and stare at no pillars of salt, bruh. You feel me? But I'm gonna use my voice right now, and I'm gonna do what I need to do right now. I put myself on the chopping block daily, bruh. I gotta come out here and speak for hours concerning scripture and history and know what the fuck I'm talking about. It is very easily to get embarrassed out this motherfucker. And I do this for our people. I do this for the truth. I do this so that people can go to these scriptures that I'm showing. And if people can't speak against this, I pray and I hope that you will put this truth first before the words of any man, and also something important, before your opinion. People have a predetermined opinion about shit. I don't know if it came from your dad, from your grandparents, from your old Christian church, from your 4th grade school teacher. I don't know if it came from some damn movie or some Disney movie, but do not let your preconceived opinions plague reality. I've allowed that to happen in the past. I wanted shit to be this way so bad that I was just searching for the information to line up with what I wanted to believe. And that's easy to find out here. You can find anything to line up with
you know. Hey, Champ, you know what I call it? I call it, when everybody come to me, I said, all you telling me is recycled slave teachings.
Regurgitated information.
Slave teaching.
Yes.
Is that all it is?
And I'm not knocking nobody. I ain't knocking nobody,
brother. No, brother. Listen, brother, don't be apologetic, brother. You doing what you're supposed to do, brother.
Well,
you put yourself on the line. And like the Lord said, brother, some men gonna die for this cause, some men gonna live. And then, brother, I'm not saying you got a family, but at the end of the day, you're a revolutionary, you a soldier of the Most High. That's it, brother.
I appreciate that.
We willing to die for this.
Bro, on me, fam, and this ain't no online persona, and I'm not gonna sit here and gas myself up because I get tired of seeing people do that. But if you was to meet me in person, bro, the way that I represent myself online and the way that I represent myself in person, nigga, I have integrity. I'm the same person. I stand by what I say. I've had jobs. I've had superintendents. I've had people that think that their title dictates their position in my life, bro. I've literally lived the fact that I put no man before my father. I respect all men, but the second you come and try to disrespect me and my people, I know that we are more than equipped nowadays to handle our own. Not just handle our own, but to edify.
You know how many jobs I lost for me standing up for racist shit on the job? You know how many jobs I lost, brother? And my thing is this, like,
do you know how prophetic that is, G? That's so prophetic because
the Most High.
Because our father said that we're not gonna be like our forefathers, G. Our forefathers went through so much shit just trying to put food on our table, bro. And they knew how real shit was in what, the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and shit, even the 90s, bro. They had to bite the bullet sometimes. I'm sure our forefathers wanted to fucking wring somebody's neck and just leave, bro, but they didn't have that. And to me, it's because of what we were said that we were going to endure. And now that we are leaving jobs, now that we're speaking up, now that we're marching streets, now that we're fucking really letting people know we're not our ancestors, bro, that's the prophecy. Our father said that we're going to repent for the ways our forefathers did, and we were going to stop doing them. That's why we're not sitting here praying to the same deities. That's why we're not allowing people to tell us that we're this, that, and the other. And we don't let folks just call us whatever we want to at our jobs. We know that we're worth more than that. And we know that we have more to live for than that, bro. That is
because at the end of the day, my thing is this: if you're going to sell out for $1 bill, the value of the $1 bill has been done. It's been done since 2008. People don't know that because they don't understand. America generated a lot of money, so of course it's going to take a while for you to feel the effects. But we feeling it, but they blind to it because, like the Lord said in the Bible.
You see gas? I ain't gonna cap. Shit, bro, I'm a smoker. And nigga, I can't even buy my sweets and my woods like I used to, bro. I'm trying to go joints now because these niggas, they got me bent. And whenever I talk to these store owners, nah, bro, it's crazy because Cause whenever I talk to these store owners, they be trying to tell me like, look, bro, all we got is the damn blueberry flavor, and I don't know when we gonna get more. Nigga, I ain't never heard that. Now I'm not saying that that's like historic, but in my whole life of smoking, that shit's scary to hear from old boy down the street that you frequent, bro. Like,
of course,
things,
and you
bro,
notice that the government the government is allowing they legalize weed and stuff, and they want you to buy from them. You don't know what poison they're putting in that.
Trust
me,
G.
Because like I said, it's all about population control. That's why they made AIDS. That's why it's COVID.
And they know that it's medicine. In the purest form, it's medicine. Like how fruits are. And that's why they hybridize fruits and you don't have seeds in those fruits. Nowadays, if you go to these dispensaries, show me some seeds in your weed, man. That shows that shit ain't organic. They're hybridizing shit. I believe that
it's cloned.
Yeah. Facts, G. And they know, hey, man, we gonna access it anyway, so they might as well legalize that shit and taint it, bruh. All they shit got pesticides. All they shit getting sprayed on. None of they shit got seeds, bruh. And it be cats over here on some paranoid shit sometimes and all that. My recommendation for my ox that go to the dispensary, free game, just ask them for pesticide free, man. Ask them for organically grown, or there's a term called clean green. And when you go to the clean green weeds, you can even go to their website. It's a relief to read that they don't fuck with they shit. They give you the whole process. And I don't be feeling paranoid and shit like that, bro. I know. So I ain't gonna sit here and I ain't gonna speak for smoking or against smoking. But what I will say is that if you're gonna do anything, do it smartly, man. Like do your research on shit. Don't be trusting these pharmaceutics, because I believe Bayer and Monster or something like that, they now own the majority of the harvesting companies and the seeding companies.
Exactly.
Bro,
and you know, champ, what the Lord called them, champ. You know, the Lord called them wizards, witches.
Nigga,
these doctors,
and they know what they're doing. Bro, pharmacy. The root word of pharmacy goes to the Greek and it's pharmakia, bro. That shit literally means to cast spells, sorcery, elixirs, and all that shit. When you look at the back of an ambulance, it's the dick of Baphomet. It's literally that nigga's dick because it is a serpent.
You right?
Yup. It's a serpent wrapped around the motherfucking rod, and you gonna trust your granny to go up in that bitch all hooked up to machines, bro. And motherfuckers be wondering why someone will get cancer, they go get some therapy, and then they go and get worse, nigga. I ain't trying to say that I know the science behind cancers, but I do know that cancer is a slippery slope because what we ingest these days are causing the cancer. But they ain't gonna tell us.
You know what we messed up at, brother? The thing is, the Lord has herbs on this earth. See, I deal with holistic situations like herbs.
Same,
I don't take medicine. I don't take pills. Nothing. Like the Lord said, every herb on this earth, like with Dr. Sebi. When he was healing people from AIDS and cancer, what they do? Lock him up. They killed him.
They demonized him, bro. And he even went to court and he won that lawsuit, bro. And it was curtains for that nigga after that, bro.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, like
left
that's why I'm telling you, bro. Keep standing strong, brother. You gotta understand, it's going to be casualties. The Lord says some of us will die. So keep, that's what we got to deal with. And we hate to face that because, people got, what hold us back? The test. You got a family. See, me, I ain't got a family or a wife.
Yeah.
So me, I'm just a rebel. So but for the brothers that do got families and children, and sisters that got children, and, that's going to be the test.
Facts,
when these UN soldiers come with their martial law and they put a gun to your daughter's head.
Hey, family,
denounce the name of the name. They gonna say denounce the name of the Lord. If I shoot your daughter, hell no. We all have to die if that happens, brother.
Well,
because it's a better purpose. I'm a rebel, brother, for real. I'm telling you. I ain't even bragging or boasting.
Nah, I feel it, bro.
You can hear the pain. You can hear the pain in my voice. You can hear the pain in my voice, brother. I'm one of them old Negro slave ancestry type. Brother. Listen, brother. That's why I like what you're doing, brother. And you got a Facebook, right? Oh, you said you don't deal with it.
No, I am on Facebook. I just ain't extremely active on that shit, man. I'm more active on this line than anything. But shit, man, we could damn sure find each other, man. I'm always down to just, add people, soak up game. I learn from my people on a regular basis, man. So I appreciate going on platforms, scrolling, and not seeing hoes twerking these days, man. It's damn sure like you could find all of that if you're looking for it, man. But if you tailor what you care about, and if you tailor what you want to see, there's nothing wrong with unfriending people. There's nothing wrong with deleting people. If you don't want to see something, and if it's not intellectually or spiritually inclining you on a daily, you can create your atmosphere. You can be the master of your ambiance, and it starts It starts with that, because I'm in a better space now that I don't have certain platforms, now that I don't follow certain people, now that I truly am just, you know, here to just put the pieces together, because that's what we're supposed to do. And I could take your research, I could take Yavin's research, I could take her research, I could take his research, and we could come to the same table. But what I'm not going to do is take the words of some European scholar and 100% ride with that nigga, because, bruh, that is you giving him authority. That is you saying, I don't know shit. This motherfucker knows shit. And if you go back into our laws, which I stress, bro, we're to put our faith and our amuna and our trust into our Father, into our Creator. We are to believe his
like
word.
the Lord said. Remember what the Lord said, brother. Israel is a homeborn slave. You know, black people they don't understand that we still in slavery. They think that they free because there's no whips and chains, and they get a little bit of still. Like you said, they talking about giving us everybody $2,000 for the stimulus.
Bro,
and all these brothers gonna go out and spend money, like you said, they're gonna spend money
and they
on
getting
garbage instead of resources.
Too. They getting multiple stimuluses, bro. That's what I'm saying. When in the hell any American didn't seem like 4 bands, 5 bands, 6 bands in 1 year for free? Free. Y'all act like these.
That's how you know the value of the dollar's going down.
Nigga, this shit's done. Did y'all not see the CEOs of every major company? They dropped their fucking they relinquished their seat in their chair before the pandemic. Damn near everyone. If y'all ain't see Event 201 with Bill Gates and Fauci and them, their entire premise for Event 201 that occurred in November of 2019, a few months before this pandemic hit. Event 201 revolved around the notion and the idea of, what if a pandemic occurs? That's what the elites of this world congregated for in November of 2019. They were there to discuss what they would do and their plan of action in the case of a pandemic. And now this shit pops off.
Exactly. And at the end of the day, brother, they only testing us. We guinea pigs. And the guinea pigs, they testing you out. They, you know, like I said, when they came to my job talking about this vaccine, and I had certain questions for them, because they said this, oh, the vaccine is not saying that you cannot catch COVID. It's just saying that it will keep you off the respirator. So you mean to tell me I could give it to grandma still if I take the shot? They giving it out at my job right now. I'm in a nursing home. We got to get tested twice a week. I got to have that Q-tip up my goddamn nose because I refuse to take the vaccine.
Bro, this shit's
every day
crazy.
They bothering me, and that's why I know that eventually I'm gonna lose that job. But guess what? I don't give a damn. Because at the end of the day, I want the kingdom. Goddamn.
It's all for the greater good, and I pray our people listen to this. We're gonna get tried. Y'all are gonna get tried. Let me put this as blatantly as I can. You cannot serve 2 masters. If our father said that there is a predetermined timeline and judgment to this nation, who are you to say otherwise, especially in the midst of seeing it? If you want to cling on to this land, to this nation, if you want to get vaccinated to keep your little 9-to-5 job that is enslaving you 100% anyway, continue to. I'm not knocking anybody that is still working. I'm not knocking anybody that is providing for their family. But when it comes to the time, make sure you are serving your creator and showing him that you're putting 100% amuna and faith into him and not into these worldly masters. They don't dictate your life. Just because you have a job for them does not mean you have to inject something foreign into your body to continue working for this master. We are going to get uprooted. He said he's going to show us back to our land. And in Baruch 2, at the end of it, he said he's going to never uproot us again. That's the promise and the covenant he made into Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to replace us back into our land and never uproot us. We are on the verge of that. Why the hell would you be worried about 9-to-5 here and getting vaccinated when we about to exodus, man? We are literally about to exodus. Genesis 15 verse 14 says, after judgment, we will leave with great possessions. I'm not sure if y'all been on game, but Chicago is passing reparations. Catholic Jews, for some reason, there's a sect of Jesuit priests that already okayed and have been passing out $90 million in reparations. Tulsa, Oklahoma is having a huge reparations talk. California is speaking about it, and it's only going up. Now, I don't give a damn about their money. They got no choice.
Exactly.
Speaking of reparations. Now, they have no choice, but it's not going to throw me off my pivot. What my goal is what my father said. I don't want to have anything to do with this nation, man. And I got respect for people like Mighty Hebrew that had the audacity to move, man. And from what I'm seeing, it's nothing but shalom that come out of my ox that then repatriated back to Africa. My question to anybody else in their little fake Hebrew movement: where are your people taking this seriously? Where are y'all going back to
you know that's prophecy, brother. Because remember, in Jeremiah said the same thing. Jeremiah left the people, because of the same thing. So at the end of the day, you know, like the Lord told us, the Lord told us to leave the cities and go to the country. It's probably in the book.
We started off as a nomadic people, bro, and we're called the nomads of Shashu, I believe, or something to that effect. We were sojourning in the wilderness for 40 years. We sojourned between Canaan and ancient Egypt for 430 years collectively, and that could be found in, I believe, Exodus 12:40. So sojourning ain't nothing new to us. I know that we done got comfortable and lazy here in America, but niggas better get their hiking shoes on or go use some of that stimulus and buy you some, man. I promise y'all. I'm literally trying to help my people out. I'm sitting here proving this. If somebody would want to debate on this 400 years, I'm down. If somebody wants to debate on if black people will be exiting this country here soon, I'm down. If you can prove that we're not, I will prove that we are. And I will prove that there are countries calling for our exodus. There are countries that are writing subpoenas that are asking for our ethnicities to be reviewed, for what they call us to be reviewed, for the crimes against humanity that taken place against our ancestors to be brought back up in the court of law. But things are getting suppressed with a lot of these celebrities. There's been a lot of crazy things happening with, you know, a lot of these celebrities. Don't let that shit throw you off your pivot, man. That's all they can do right now is try to distract us. Every single day.
Exactly. And you know, this is a commercial every day with a celebrity. Take the vaccine. Stay in the house. It's easy for y'all to say y'all got millions of dollars. You can stay in the house.
Facts, bro.
I still got to work.
Facts,
I'm in the urban. I still got to go out and work.
Yeah,
you're telling me stay in the house. Stay in the house.
But
guess what? You know people who stay in the house that work at my job, and then I work for the fake Jews, the crackers. So you know how many people lost their job in the vaccine because they stayed home, listen to that damn news?
Yeah, bro, I'm already knowing, G. Shit different out here. And regardless of what state you in, man, and y'all can sit here and act like, oh, they opened up our state, things going back to normal. Listen to what you just said. You just gave a man authority over your life. You let this nigga say, because our state's open, now my life gonna go back to normal. Nigga, I've been living life regardless what these people say, bro. And I've picked out a lot of and I've picked up a lot of outdoor activities because, man, we living our life, bro. I'm getting out the way. I realize that the Father is calling us up off these streets, bro. We getting called off of bagging up damn 8 balls, bro. I don't see bro. Ain't now one of my arms popping up dope no more, bro. We dead ass observing our laws, bro. This is the most prophetic thing ever taking place, bro. And I'm talking about real cats that have been used to getting it out the mud. How else is we used to getting it? Now look at our vernacular, our scholastic, our intelligence. Look at us, bruh. Look at our Father. Look what he said he would do. He said, when you learn your lesson in the end of your punishment. That's my main point, man. We were punished here. We served our punishment. I'm learning. We're learning. And you could tell we're learning because we're dropping these pagan ways and going back to our central ways. We sit up here and we defend our shit. Don't matter how many barking ass racists come on our platform. We gonna stand 10 toes on this junk and they ain't gonna be here no more. And they gonna voluntarily run. And we're going to be sitting here happily asking them to stay. Why? Because this prophecy is coming to fruition, bro. We are getting everything restored back unto us. He said in these end times, your sons and your daughters going to dream dreams, and even your house servant going to have visions, bro. He said the old ways is going to get restored. Why do you think that we can speak on our ancient restored tongue now? Things are occurring like he said. We are about to leave this place. Even if you think that our home is somewhere here in these lands, well, then cool. According to the word, we still gonna leave where you're comfortable and it's gonna get destroyed, and we're gonna get back or be brought back somewhere that's being restored for us. All through Leviticus 26, you can read that our land is is enjoying its Sabbaths. In Baruch chapter 4, that's an entire chapter dedicated to the land of Jerusalem and how she, and yes, it's a she takes the feminine form. I believe it in Isaiah 66. It goes more deep on the feminine form of Jerusalem, speaks on the milk from her breast that fed us, speaks about her in the feminine form. So you can't take that away. And even like things like Ezekiel 21:27 says that he's going to overturn our land until it's no more, until whoever owns that land comes back and he gives it back to them. But Ezekiel 21:27 says ain't nobody even, bro, our land's being overturned. So I need my people to understand this ain't our land. These ain't our ways. This country was founded and formed in 1776 on the 4th of July. In 1776, on the 4th of July, your ancestors were enslaved and shackles and still getting
and that's my whole point. That's my whole
point. They had the
audacity
to decree and declare. This is what they did in that Declaration of Independence in 1776. They wrote down that all men are created equal. It said freedom for all, while our black asses were in chains, and we still want to abide by their rules and their country and their laws. I don't want to have no part in this. When you realize,
but you brought us a very strong point, brother. Like you said, them laws was written when we were slaves. And even in the Constitution still, they said we 3/4 of a man still.
Nigga,
so how do black people think that they that apply to them? And I say this to you, brother, before I go, brother. Like you said, the youth, the people that's behind us, the millenniums, the Generation X, all that. We need to stick to the youth because they got the strength, but they don't got the knowledge.
Facts.
We got to stick to the youth, like the Lord said. Remember God in the days of thy youth, because a lot of elders that go to them churches, they do all this hoeing and all whatever they do, but when they get one foot in the grave, when they like 80 years old, now everything is God, Christ, hallelujah, blah 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 blah. But you was the same evil person. You didn't remember the Lord in your youth. That's what I said, brother. Before I go, we got to target the youth, bro. They the strength.
Right. Hey, bro, that's what I do.
Because I seen a young girl, bro. I seen a young girl on a video when a cop had beat up her friend unlawfully. A girl jumped in it, 13, fighting the cops. And a lot of elders don't got that strength to do that. I ain't seen no Black Panther. I ain't seen nothing.
I coached kids, fam, 4 years. I didn't have little black boys crying in my arms during practice just because I could tell there's something wrong. And they ain't used to expressing their emotions, bro. We taught not to do that, but we breaking generational curses like the father said. I've literally had young children crying in my arm and telling me things like their father got locked up or that there's issues going on at home, bro. Like, I understand how serious our connection with our youth is. Whenever our father said we was going to not be like our forefathers, our curse was to have a family and leave them, to abandon them. It said that we were going to be cursed to do these things. I've never seen such a proud young generation of black fathers and even mothers like I'm seeing now, and people taking accountability and being there first. But my main thing is, that we really need to be there for our youth, and that they can see this. Whenever you talk to our youth and you talk to them about even things like holidays, things like pork and how that's horrible for you, if you show them the damn diet of a crab, they can digest and understand that, yeah, that shit's probably bad for me. I've real life encountered more young children that have changed their ways just because they have a better understanding than our asses do, bro. So we do need to reach these children. And mind you, our children are going to populate New Jerusalem. By the time we get there, no one knows when or how not how, because we know biblically how we gonna get to our lands that are going to be restored to us. But when we get there, we're gonna need for to be fruitful and to multiply again, like our first command was. So we got to raise up this new population because they're gonna be very important for us here to come.
Exactly. And see, I'm gonna tell you right now, like I said, I'm 29, so I'm a part of it, but not part. I'm older, but not. I'm still in a generation gap. I'm not sure how old is everybody. I'm 29. I'll be 30 in September. So my thing is like the youth. That's the strength. That's my whole point. We got to focus on the youth. A lot of these elders and they stuck in their ways, and they fell by the wayside, like the Lord said already. They done.
But that was supposed to happen. That was supposed to happen, and
there's prophecy.
And I do listen to some of the OGs and some of the elders, bro, but a lot of them throw it off. And one thing that I do know is that what we was commanded by our fathers in these end times was to turn away from the ways of our forefathers, not still continue to be like them. So I take a lot of things for a grain of salt. There are definitely some elders out here that are on game, but man, it's a lot more miss than hit, dog. And I understand why, because people still want to believe in these pagan ways. They still want to believe in one West. They still want to believe in all kind of saviors and in multiple deities. So I just let them do that, bro. But I'm not gonna I ain't gonna let nobody be my elder who got an elder, bro. Whenever we were commanded to follow our father. Now I do understand that in Torah that we were commanded to have eldership and to have elders, but my argument with that is when that command was made, it was in our ancestral lands. It was whenever we spoke our preserved tongue. It was whenever we knew our ways and we weren't in captivity. Now that we're in captivity, I just don't think you can use that with proper context to these days, because when that was uttered and when that was commanded, we were in a whole different situation than being in America in 2021, if that makes sense.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
now
saying?
You're right. And then in the book of, I think it's in the book of Hebrews, the Lord says he's coming to judge the elders first, because the Lord knows that this was going to happen, that, you know, you're going to have people messing up the doctrine. That's why people can't, that's why, you know, some people can't. I was 13. I tried to read the Bible. I couldn't understand it, brother. I'm like, what the hell going on? But like the Lord said, it wasn't for my time to understand at that time. You know, so now, you know, I'm older and I understand everything now. So it's like at the end of the day, like I'm focused on the youth. That's the strength. And like the elders, like the Lord said, listen to the elders. Like even the Lord told them, listen to the scribes and Pharisees, listen to the good that they saying, like you just said. Listen to some good that
Yo, is Ox still there? Is my shit cut off? Oh.
No, I think he muted it. Brother Jason, you muted yourself, I think.
It don't say that he's muted though, man. I feel like he might be having some connection issues, man. But hey, man, I'm about to hey, bro, it's been a dope ass build though, man. I'm
for sure. Yeah, I'm just listening, you know.
Man,
yeah,
and there's a lot of shit came out today, bruh. And can't nobody say that it wasn't. There's a lot of information came out today. And there's niggas trying to come throw salt saying I'm not a linguist, bruh. I'm not a linguist. And they're saying that I'm not a teacher, bro. I'm not a teacher, but I'm a debater. And if you feel like you're a debater, come debate this shit, man. Like that's all I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah. And my bad for that, brother. I was hearing y'all, but they cut my phone off.
Oh, you good?
I got one thing to ask y'all brothers too, just to see if it makes sense. And I'm not prodding at what y'all believe. I honestly don't know what y'all believe. And to be honest, you're entitled to believe what you want to believe. So, but my thing is, whenever it came down to the meat of the matter, us speaking about the name of the Father, how some people call on YaHaWaH because they believe that there's a W in there. Does it make sense to you that when you say the word W, that you're literally saying two U's? Does it make sense to you that maybe a U or the sound U might have predated the modern W, especially since it's found embedded in the word? Does that make any sense to y'all? Because there's been a lot talking about today, but I would hope that would kind of simplify shit.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, and I just don't want our people to be misled with this whole there's no vowels shit. There's definitely vowels. There was just not the modern day mindset of what vowels were. There was no literal E written out. There was no actual I written out. There was no actual U written out. So for us to argue about show me the U in the ancient paleo, nigga, that's confusion on top of confusion on top of confusion. It was
even the letter J.
Yeah, bro. And it was all and it was all pronunciation. And in the Matres Lexiconis, it even breaks down that the Semitic language, the consonants contain vowels. And guess what? We don't even got to go to that Lexiconis. We can go to the English letter. I guarantee none of y'all niggas say consonants without vowels. Y'all can't say P without E's. Y'all can't say D without some hard E's. Y'all can't say anything without vowels embedded in the consonant. To believe this European shit, you know, is allowing them to mislead you. Now you allow them to implement vowels for you. And now you got all these other things. We can use our own heads, man. We damn sure can. So just don't let no one miss, because that's one of the stupidest things I ever heard whenever I first got into truth. Everybody talking about Paleo Hebrew has no vowels. I get it now. It had no modern day vowels. But to say that they didn't have the pronunciation of modern day vowels is completely ignorant and asinine.
Right.
Now it's all about
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. You know what? As you speaking, you know, I hear everybody echoing. I learned
from you.
What is the echo?
Bruh, I think you got, bro. There's two of you showing up, bro. I don't know if you logged in 2 different accounts, but it's definitely you vibrating or echoing. I don't know if you need to log out and come back in or not.
I'm gonna do it real quick. Hold on a second.
Yeah, but even and I'm gonna just, even though I don't know if Sis Kareem is still on deck, but I'm just about to show this real quick. But like I said, man, we went to the actual Gesenius Hebrew Chaldea lexicon while that boy went to Pinterest, and this shows, you know what I'm saying? right here. This is the Vav. This is the pronunciation and the letter that has everyone arguing, from rabbinical Jews to Jesuits to BHI members to Hispanics to Latino lights. This Vav is the main issue, and y'all ain't even that serious. And even in this lexicon, it proves that in the modern, here, let me see, in the modern Hebrew, with the name and power of the Hebrew letters, with the rabbinic Hebrew, with the Arabic Hebrew, with the Samaritan, the Syriac, the ancient Phoenician, ancient Hebrew, and the ancient Greek, it was all identified through this certified lexicon as a Vav. And what that means is that it was a oo sound. It was a oo sound. There was no W in the ancient. There was no W in the ancient. Hey, guess what? Let me try this for y'all real quick and see if this makes sense. They be claiming that there's a W in things like Shalom and things like YaHaWaH and all these things. Which one of our prophets' name started with a W? If a W was an actual letter and so popular, why did none of our prophets, why did none of our forefathers, where's the W in their names? Can y'all find me a prophet with W? Bro, this is with all seriousness, cuz, and we know that our prophets had the name of Yah in them. That's how we know that they came in his name. He said he would instill his name in his prophets in his land and in his people. So we know that the prophets of Yah had Yah in their name, like people like Jeremiah, Yahu. He definitely had Yah in his name. We have so many, we have so many tangible examples that all the prophets had Yah in their name. Y'all show me one of the prophets that name even started with a W, since it's so popular and we see it in all these new phrases nowadays. It's a W in everything nowadays, but in none of our prophets' names, ain't none of they should start with it. So that's my thing. There was certain letters, and this is arguable, but unless you've done the research on the lexicon, you kind of don't have a say so. But letters that are not incorporated and that are recently incorporated would be like JEW, because there's no JEW for them to even be spelling out this damn Jew shit. There was no JEW. There was also no I. There was no O. There was a few letters that were completely that were just completely missing. Now there was no modern day O, but there was definitely an oo sound, and these are different. Whenever people hear a sound, they want to automatically associate a bastardized letter with that shit, because that's all we know. We must break the lies before we can continue. But man, like straight up, this is all the ancient. This shows you a whole smorgasbord of Semitic and then a Greek tongue. Our shit's pictographic, and when it comes to what he's arguing about with the Vav, it is a Vav. There's no Waw. Where's the W here, homie? Hey, Jose, using this Gesenius Hebrew Chaldea lexicon, show me one W in here. I'm dead ass, and I didn't even go through. I didn't even go through the name and power. I would even expect to damn see a W here. There's not one W bruh. You got your cough, you got your rest, you got your shun, your tau. You got everything that you're supposed to have. Now, in the Paleo language, we had sounds like or like A, B, G, D, Z, ch, T, Y. Yeah, all that's present. But what we don't see the W. So Jose, this, bro, your point's emphatically debunked, nigga. I don't even see a W on this actual lexicon. Now, if we go to Pinterest, I'm sure we'll find W's there, bro. But this is a pictographic language. This is a pictographic language, and I'm not gonna let your bullshit stand. And whenever you finally find the balls to actually come in a debate circuit and actually debate it, bro, I'll be here. You know what? This is something I was talking about.
Like he came in, talked to shit, ran,
bro. He a runner, he a star, bro. If I was one of his followers and seen that shit today, nigga, that nigga would be on my clown list.
Yeah,
he would be on my clown list. Can you see my screen right now, bro?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
So this is the So this is the Moabite stone. Yo, this is the mesh of steel. I think it's mentioned in like 2nd or 1st Kings as well. But the encryption of a Canaanite deity was found on this. It's known as the Moabite stone. And King Mesha of Moab, he encrypted his god onto this stela. He literally, well, from what the collective historians say, King Mesha of Moab, he encrypted his deity into this tablet, and that name is YaHaWaH. Let me see where it's at. Are they saying it right here? I can try to look at it. You can go to the Moabite stone or the Mesha stela. It has the sacred tetragrammaton that I don't try to argue about because that shit is there is power in it. Now, we serve one God, but we do know that that gods exist. I forget the term for it, but there's a term. It's not monotheism. It's like mono something else, where you only serve one God, but you do have the understanding that multiple gods exist. That is me. I know multiple gods exist, especially when my Father commands me not to serve them or talk about them. I know that they exist. So when it comes to gods like YaHaWaH, I just don't serve that or speak on that because first and foremost, we just had a lecture with the letter W, how that's not even found in the ancient lexicons or the scrolls, and how that doesn't even transliterate or translate to this day, and also how the YaHaWaH transliteration and tetragrammaton has been used and been found on things like the Moabite stone. It's been used all through time, you know. So let me see, where else was we at? Yeah, but I was just showing a few things. So this is this I forget where this is from. I don't agree with this breakdown because it is low-key bullshit. This is from the Institute of Semitic Studies.org. So you know what I'm saying. Institute for Advanced Semitic and Afro-Asiatic Studies. So with this, you know, it's just showing that it's a pictographic language. Right here it's showing ox head for the aleph. Right here is showing house for the bet. Right here is showing throwing stick for the gum. Right here is showing fish. I mean, it's just showing you that it's pictographic, but I don't agree because the doll is not a fish. I could see where they just put their own things in some of these, but all I'm saying is that you got to have your own discernment. You can't be based off of one thing, you know. You just got to make sure that this shit's not wavering. Right here, you can see the Phoenician, right? Oh, and also, whoa, check this out. So this right here, like I said, this is from the Institute of Semitic Studies. This one does say wow, but mind you, this is not an actual lexicon, but it says that it can represent U, V, or W. So you're still debunked right there, Jose. Like I said, these linguists and these historians, they don't altogether agree. So you can't sit here and make a concrete and definite debate to ride with them. Right here, even this chart from the Institute of Semitic Studies is showing that the wall in which you use for YaHaWaH can be used for a U, for a U, or a V, or a W. So you're debunked again there, my friend. So that's all I'm saying.
You're absolutely right, brother. You're right. You're right. Because at the end of the day, you know what else they try to do, brother? They try to tell, like one day a brother told me, oh, why you doing the high holy days on this day? But when you read Colossians 2:16, it tells you can't judge a man on how can he keep the holy days because we're not on the right time, like you're saying. We're not on the right time. Like the scriptures in the Torah says, we are rehearsing these things.
Yeah,
right,
bro.
You know?
My main thing is bringing scriptures out. You know, does the scripture say that in this captivity we're gonna know the restored calendar, the restored tongue, or does it say that we're gonna have no choice but to follow and be subservient under our oppressors for 400 years? That's what it says. And then he says that he's gonna restore unto us the ancestral ways in the wilderness. So that's the most tangible shit I could see, bro. For sure.
Exactly. So that's why I don't like when they say I got 100% truth. I got this, I got that. I said, listen, like you just said, that scripture cut everything. What you just said, that cut everything.
Yeah, bro.
The Lord is going to teach us the right exact ways in 100% in its entirety, because He's not here with us. He's here with us in the spirit, but He's going to come in the physical to teach us.
Bruh, he about to rain down judgment like he did before, and he literally about to walk hand in hand with us, man. So, you know, I'm gonna read this real quick from Zephaniah chapter 3, and I brought this out, but this is another point I'm making when it comes to this name and to our language and things of that nature. In Zephaniah 3 verse 8, it says, "Therefore wait ye upon me, saith Yah, until the day that I rise up to the prey." I'm gonna repeat that again. Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 8 starts off saying, "Therefore wait ye upon me, saith Yah, until the day that I rise up to the prey." Who is the prey? Is the prey not going to be these nations that he's going to judge? Is he not the predator that's going to rain down judgment on these nations? So when should we wait upon him? He's talking to us. It continues and says, "For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy." Verse 9, "For then will I turn to the people a pure language, that they may all call upon the name of Yah, to serve him with one consent." This shows that after the nations are devoured, then we will get this pure language restored. Man, ain't no nation got damn devoured yet. We sitting here arguing about peanuts. We arguing about peanuts when proper context puts it into place. We ain't gonna know the name of the Father, and we won't know it if he until he says. We ain't gonna know it. That's just what it is, bruh. And until someone know otherwise, then man, we are calling on descriptive names for the Father, and the name that you're calling on is probably something that was drawn to you. I can't tell you what to call on. I can't tell you, but I can tell you what's not holy, because he said in Isaiah 57:15, he said, his name is holy. That means in our language, that means kadosh or kadush, and that just means set apart. Is YHWH a kadush or a kadosh set apart name? It is not, and I can tangibly prove that. So anyone that comes with that, you know, I just pray that you start to do your own research. I'm not attacking nobody, and I pray that no one feels attacked, but at the end of the day, these aren't even his preserved names. So like, these aren't his. This isn't his personal name. All that this is, these are just expressive and descriptive terms in the restored Yahudiif. That's what he gives us. Like when he said he is. How about in Zephaniah 3:8? It says, "So saith Lord," and it's capitalized. Why is Lord capitalized in some place? In some places it's not. People don't even know how to answer that.
Exactly. You know what? I could be wrong, but you could correct me, brother. What I was taught, that when the Lord is in the L is capitalized, that's the Most High speaking, and when it's lowercase, it's the Son. It's the Son speaking.
Okay,
that's what I learned. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Yeah, well, from what I've gathered, and it just boils down to the translations, because whenever I trace this back to the Septuagint and things like that, then you could see what the commonplace name was. So whenever it has Lord capitalized, that is where they ran across the preserved title that was used by our ancestors, written in the Yahudiif. That was his actual name. You might even argue that YHWH was found there if you want to go that route, but I'm not going that route. But that's where his actual the actual title that he allowed our forefathers to call upon him is at. And in places where it's a lowercase Lord, that's just like Father, Abba, like just a descriptive, like a deeper descriptive title instead of the formal one that he gave to us to call him on. Now, mind you, this is still not his personal name. So that's just my premise. And whenever you use Isaiah 57:15, you know that his name is Kadosh or Kadush, and it's set apart. So you can do your chopping right there. Isaiah 52, I believe verse 5 and 6, I'm getting to it right now. It also speaks about this. And I'm gonna just end this with this, y'all, because I've given a lot of scriptures, and to be honest, my opponent and none of the naysayers included have given me scriptures. I don't care about your opinion about me, family. I don't care if you hate me. I don't care if you think I'm below you. I don't care if you think I'm a Canaanite. I don't care. But when you come on this platform, you are going to give me scriptures because I'm going to give you scriptures. And if you have no scriptures to give, your personal opinion and your hatred, that shit don't matter.
Means jack shit.
That point.
Don't mean shit.
Facts, bro. That shit don't mean shit. They ain't going to be able to wag their damn tongue at this, bro. Not at this truth. So Isaiah 52, 5 and 6 in closing. Now, therefore, what have I here, saith Yah, that my people is taken away for naught? They that rule over them make them to howl, saith Yah, and my name continually every day is blasphemed. I pray that we get out of that, y'all willing. Isaiah 52, 6. Therefore, my people shall know my name. Therefore, they shall know in that day that I am he that doth spoke. Behold, it is. He said, therefore they shall know in that day that I am. He has a predetermined and preset season in which he will relinquish his true identity to his followers. If you cannot wait until then, you are not a follower of the creator. You just are not, because you cannot follow his words. I honestly pray that this preliminary, which turned very lengthy, I pray this helps some of our people, because the sacred name movement, it's really a movement, y'all. I believe that's idolatry. Now, that's my opinion. Whenever it's not my opinion,
it's a cult. You're right.
Yeah, I believe that shit's idolatry, especially the relationships that you have broken over knowing this preserved name and thinking you know that shit, bro. If you want to be technical, it's a lot of screwed up etymology, bruh. And I hear people say some redundant shit and think they got the keys. Man, I pray that we are humble. I pray that y'all do y'all due diligence and you start off with the scriptures, because the scriptures aren't as hard to understand as our restored language, and then eventually get to the restored language. If anybody has any questions, if you want to know which lexicons I study, if you want to know anything like that, I'm here for the people. I will help you out, and I pray that those that have helped for me will continue to help me out, man. So that's all I gotta say, family. I'm about to get up out of here.
For sure. I'm gonna take it up on that.
Shalom. I love all y'all. I'm about to get out of here too.
Shalom, Jason. Jason.
Much love.
For sure.
Man, it's all love and respect to the family, man, and everybody in the panel, man. Hey, man, shalom to the Mashbakar, man. Much love, y'all.
Yeah, definitely. Shalom, Aaron.
All right, homie.
Karina.
All right, homie. I'm gonna holler at you, my boy.
All right, shalom.
Yeah, shalom.